A wonderful evening, everybody. I am joined by the wonderful, as well, Moxie founder right over there. Moxie, how are you doing today?
Not too bad, not too bad. I'm happy to finally be able to watch some games again. It's been a while, I think. Like the last match we had was the Fenrir squad, I think. Already a couple of weeks ago. So I'm happy to be able to watch something again.
100%, man. Just checking out, yeah, stream looks giga fine. And of course, Moxie, it is playoffs time, you know, the entire season doesn't matter if you don't perform here. I hope the players aren't watching because it's kind of a brutal reality, right? I mean, you know the pressure yourself. You have have played some playoffs as well before. How do you think are our players feeling right now?
I mean, I think they're mostly hyped, of course, because they all wanna win this playoffs, of course, and as quick as possible, just winning the three best of threes. So yeah, the pressure can be quite high overall, but usually, at least for me, I think the pressure kind of becomes more the further you are into the playoffs. So like at the start, it's still a bit more relaxed, quote unquote, especially as you can still lose a game, right? You have the lower bracket as well. But it's more just being hyped, you know, having a lot of energy, being happy to play playoffs. Best of three also is a total different scenario than, I mean, it's one extra game, right? But still, it's a different scenario than the best of two that you usually have in the normal weekly games, right? So it's a bit different setting, more serious, and usually, at least for me in the past, I always got way more excited when playoffs was around.
Yeah, 100%, man. And of course, it's the same for us. I hope it's the same for you in chat as well. Being so excited. I mean, Jinx with passive would look stupid compared to us right now, I think. But yeah, talking about... Wow, what a way to move on to the champions. I mean, yo, Maxi, I hope you played some League in the last few... It's been more than days. What do we have? We have like crit ADCs are a bit stronger again. Enchanters are a bit stronger. New Skarner. It's a lot of stuff. What do you think will be the priority today? Anything specific? Like again, maybe the new Skarner being busted or something.
I am not 100% sure if anything will have that high prior, or that we'll just see the boys kind of just stick to their comfort, because I think playing comfort is always more important. Like we know Inspire especially, right? You know, plays his weird picks mid, you can say, or his a bit off meta picks mid, and I think it's more important to play what you feel comfortable with than, you know, forcing yourself on something that you might not be so comfortable with. So we'll have to see. What I'm excited for, and I wonder, you know, recently, at least in LEC and a little bit in LPL as well, we saw the lane swap meta kind of coming back. You know, I mean,
yeah.
we are both old dogs. You know, we've seen the lane swap meta before it.
Oh no!
Like, when was it? Season 6, something like that, or even before that, probably like a long time ago. So it's kind of exciting to see that come back in a bit of a different way, kind of. But yeah, so I'm kind of excited to see from both sides. You know, both teams, if they practice this and if that will come out today.
100%. Now, what I've prepared real quick is the bracket. So we're gonna jump over there real quick and just have a quick look. I love the under desk alien dance. Wait, what is this a better Twitch TV thing that I'm not getting? Is it help me
most
out?
Likely.
Yeah.
I don't see it either.
I was like, wait, it's Neko Elite playing and not Underdesk. Cool name though.
We have Under Nexus. I mean, you know, maybe that's Underdesk.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see the tournament tree right down there. So yeah, first of all, today is the day, you know, it's the 19th, and our Foxnyr squad will play against NE, that is short for Neko Elite, and then later we will face either the DKB, that's like diamonds, you know, it's like DKB, das kann Bank, German diamonds,
yeah.
Or upper 5, that's also an option. I have to say, I'm kind of a Duscon Bonk Diamonds enjoyer. I hope they win and then get smashed by Foxnyr, you know. That is tomorrow. You can see all the times there, by the way. You know, like tomorrow at 18 o'clock is when the next game will be. And then, like the, I call it mini final, is on the 21st in the early afternoon, 14 o'clock. And of course that is only the upper bracket finale. You have a lower bracket, as Moxie already mentioned. But yeah, just wanted to give you that quick overview while we are still waiting. Moxie, I think you have to make sure to join into the spectator. You probably just saw it's like we're looking at the we're looking at the brackets here, and of course we have to prepare everything in the background as well, as you guys know it. And I hope and think everybody is going to be ready soon-ish, and then we can just jump into the action. And again, we are on blue side right now, so again. Yeah, I'm kind of repeating myself, but do not forget it is best of 3. Now, what does that mean? You can maybe swap sides or not swap sides. It is kind of up to the teams. And Moxie, do you think there is a obvious better side right now, or is it preference?
I think it's always preference overall. I mean, usually blue side is always a bit better. I've talked about this in the past. I personally like red side more because I just think counter pick has a lot of value, but different people see that in a different way, right? It's not always the same. So overall, I think for us, red side is most likely better, but I am not 100% sure. We do have weird picks, so we can flex stuff around, which is pretty good on the blue side as well. So I have to see what the teams do in game 1.
Correctly. Now, talking about game 1, we can always argue, is the draft really part of the game? It is mostly the coaches. It is also the lobby dying, apparently. So we were in draft, but now the draft died. A painful death. Basically, yeah, the client died for a top laner. So, disqualified GG in the chat. Thanks for the games. That was it, guys. GG's.
Bye-bye.
GG's, well played. Nah, but... Oh man. It is, of course, going to be a tough one, and that means a little bit more of a waiting for us. And, of course, a little bit of more philosophy. You know what? I'm gonna leave it open to you, Moxie. What do you want to talk about while we are waiting?
Yeah, first of all, while we wait, I don't know if you guys saw our Twitter and stuff recently, but this beautiful shirt that I am wearing right now on stream, finally, because I've had it for a while, but I could never wear it because I was not allowed to show it. If you want to get one for yourself, don't forget to go to foxnyr.com/shop. Highly appreciate it if you do. Yeah, it supports us, and if you like to support us in cheering for us with a jersey on, go ahead. It is in the store. We're really happy with it, and took a long time, blood, sweat, and tears, quite literally. And now we can finally go back into Champ Select.
I hope it works this time. Second time is the charm. Usually it's third time, but anyways, we are going to jump into the draft again, and it looks kind of similar. I mean, we haven't really seen too much different stuff yet. I'm really wondering, what will the first pick be? Will it be one of those crazy flexes? Or will it just be... Yeah, I don't know. The Jinx going crazy? Probably not, right?
I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I think we'll... Do we see Jinx for us? I am not sure. Maybe the enemies pick Jinx. I don't really... Have we played Jinx that often? I don't think we did.
No, we didn't. But crit ADCs are like really good. Okay, Ahri is out. Yeah. Yes, Ahri would be first pick. That is true. That is true. Ahri is really, really strong right now.
I mean, Jinx with the swap is pretty good. So that's an angle as well. Jhin is gone. Unfortunately, I know that our ADC really wanted to pick that. Oh, and we do get to see the new Skarner actually.
Oh, let's go! I asked everybody, hey, is this thing broken? And yeah, we answered instantly. Yeah, it's pretty good. Might as well first pick it. And again, it is a best of 3 series, so might as well just test something, and if it doesn't work, you can still go back to your old ways. You know, you can always say, hey, first game, okay, let's maybe drop it or maybe totally get the free win and then even force a ban out of the enemy. And yeah, I was talking about the Jinx non-stop. Thank you, Neko Elite, because they agree with me. I think Jinx is just really good right now. But hey, maybe the trade is worth it because we got the Scorpion.
Yeah, I mean, I have not seen that much Foxnyr yet myself, so I cannot really, put a point on how strong he is. Mostly what I've heard, he is strong. I personally have not felt that big of a difference yet. Again, not a big pool of games to really go from here, but yeah, from what I've seen so far. But yeah, it is cool to see him finally. We've played in comp as well. I've only seen him in solo queue so far, as he is not really out yet in the major regions, let's say it like that.
Yeah.
And we do get Ezreal as an answer to the Jinx, so I don't think we're gonna see a lane swap this game around. Because I don't really see a reason for Neko Elite to lane swap here into the Ezreal or away from the Ezreal, let's say that way. So seems like it's going to be a standard game at least.
I mean, do you want to explain that real quick for everybody in chat maybe thinking, hey, wait, how is this? Why are people lane swapping in the first place, Moxie?
Okay, so lane swap it's pretty simple. Usually you pick a bot lane. Like when you know that the enemy are going to have a winning bot lane, let's say a Draven, for example, right? And you want to play something skating, like let's say Jinx Lulu as an example. That's why we talked about the Jinx multiple times. You lose lane, right? You don't win that lane. So what you do, you pick a really low econ, so a top laner that doesn't need resources that much, something like a Cyan or a Zac, for example. They will always be useful, no matter or Gragas, exactly.
I love
maybe
Gragas for swapping.
Like Rek'Sai recently as well, I think.
Yeah.
So there are a couple of top laners that are always good, no matter like if they are set behind a bit. And basically you send them into the Draven and whatever lane, right? And you send your bot lane to the top side, which means the enemy top laner can't play and your top laner can't play, which is good for you because you have the low econ top laner. And especially it's extra good if the enemy have a top laner, something like, let's say, Aatrox or Riven, right? Something that wants to get ahead, wants to win lane, needs to have gold basically to be useful. Because you kind of just stomp him, and this means the Aatrox falls behind, which means he's useless, right? Your top laner falls behind, which doesn't matter because he will still be useful because he's a low econ top laner. And in the meantime, your bot lane gets through laning phase really easy and gets ahead really fast because she gets kills from top lane dives, she gets money from plating. And on the other hand, of course, the Draven also gets strong, but it's kind of fine because otherwise you would just have a losing bot lane. And then overall, then you kind of win. It's a bit complicated overall, but that's like the gist of it. Overall.
Well, TLDR, you don't want your losing bot lane to lose, so your losing bot lane will still win against any top laner because bot lane is 2 people, top lane is 1 people. Yes, 1 people. And yeah, you're gonna have a good time if you lane swap like that. Now, of course, thanks for the explanation. What happened in the draft in the meantime? Not much, that's the point here. We got a Viego pick, that is high for me, of course. But for Viego to work, you kind of need the reset, so we already see Neko Elite's game plan, more or less here. Jinx wants a reset, Viego wants a reset, so all they kind of need is that one pick. And talking about the one pick, they also picked the Rel. Why is Rel good? She can catch people. But honestly, I'm still missing a little bit of damage, I guess. Because of course you can one-shot an Ezreal or a Lux, but they should not get caught out of position just like that. And now of course on blue side we still have to see if Foxnyr is actually on top lane or in the jungle.
Yeah, and with the last pick being locked in, it does kind of lock in the Foxnyr into jungle. I don't think it's going to be an orange jungle, right? Yeah, I mean, overall, we have a really strong front line with Foxnyr, Alistar, and Ornn, which means it will be very hard for Viego to get resets on those. And like you already said, also, I don't think Neko Elite right now, at least, really have that much damage to deal with these front lines. I mean, Camille, of course, changes that a little bit, but Camille usually kind of wants to split push overall, right? But they don't really have that much damage. And yeah, so it will be hard for Viego to really get resets, and like you said, Lux and Ezreal should, in theory, never really get caught, right? Because they both play a really long-range poke game. So yeah, yes. Looks pretty decent overall, I think.
I mean, even then, of course, we have to respect Camille, Neko, Rel. Probably mostly Camille's hookshot into Hextech Ultimatum combo. I'm really glad that she is on top lane again, by the way, and not as support. Camille support was just, I don't know. This shouldn't be viable. This just feels wrong, honestly. But yeah, so to me it feels like Neko Elite, they are literally looking for the Neko, but with 2 E's, to get a big catch. Trick Foxnyr with like being a minion or being a jungle plant or I don't know, something weird, and then catch them off guard. To me at least, that feels like the only way how they can win right now. As you said, Moxie, if they do not get one big catch on S3 Lux, then it kinda doesn't work for them because no resets. And yeah, again, you might say, hey, Camille hookshot into Hextech Ultimatum. We actually have Skarner to just pull her out of her own ultimatum. We have Alistar to knock her out of her own ultimatum. We have a lot of CC to counteract this. And dear Mezzy TV, by the way, he or she said, they said, that now we're correct. They didn't understand it. Okay, let's put it in a really simple manner, okay? Your bot lane might be losing because you pick scaling ADC, okay? Now, you don't want your bot lane to lose, so you send them onto another lane, like top lane, because on top lane there's usually a melee guy, and what can melee guy really do against like Jinx, Lulu? They are both ranged, they will bully you out of the lane, and that's basically what it comes down to when you want a lane swap. You just want to get your fragile, squishy bot lane, your volatile bot lane, I think that's the best word to describe it, into another lane that is not as volatile. And what Moxie said beautifully, of course this will mean your top laner will also have a really unfun game. So you want to pick a top laner that is at least good at playing those unfun games, that doesn't really want too much gold. Now, looking at our game here, we would have a beautiful comp for this, for example. Like, with Ezreal Lux probably, Ezreal Alistar probably not really, but Ornn is really good with low economy, because hey, he can ult anyways, and then a champion like Camille really wants items, right? So, I mean, I'm still not too sure if we might still go for the lane swap. I don't think so, but I think it is kind of a possibility. But yeah, or what was the main reasoning for you, Moxie, to say that it will not be a lane swap?
I mean, overall, I don't think it should be lane swap as they... I mean, actually, the more I think about it, it could actually not be that bad overall. Because like you said, the Ornn doesn't really need econ and the Camille does, right? So you have that thing that kind of, you deny the Camille from a lot. And on the other hand, you have a good like dive potential with the Alistar, Skarner together, right? Like they can both tank a long time. But on the other hand, Neko doesn't really have that much, in my opinion, that great of a dive. Of course, they have the Rel, but Ornn can kind of deny a bit of that. I think they will have a harder time to kind of counter this. Of course, on the other hand, also you kind of give Jinx a free lane, which you don't really want to do, right? Overall.
That is true. Yeah, that is a good point.
It's hard to say, but I think looking at it from a top lane perspective, I think the swap would be good. Bot lane would be meh.
Yeah,
okay, I guess.
That is true. That's actually a really good point. Now, of course, we all know our coach is cooking, and that is why... Oh yeah, the game has loaded for me, by the way. So that is also why we want to jump into the game, guys. And there we are, the first game of the day, the first game of the playoffs, and the first game that will hopefully bring Foxnyr into the higher division. Guys, it is a pause, and that is a little bit anticlimactic, but hey, we take it to see what is even happening in the early game, and is Henkindu going to fall into the trap from Neko Elite?
Really quickly, to answer the question in chat, real quick before we forget it. Yes, technically you can also counter swap, right? And then both bot laners are like top side or on top lane, right? But that's usually why you kind of fake things. So you send your top laner to top lane, for example, he shows, so they think, he's going to be top, right? They don't swap. But in the background, your bot lane is already top, for example. Or you recall like really last second and you go with the wave. So you avoid to show where you are going as long as possible. And you kind of show at like 1 minute 20. And when the wave comes to lane, that's the moment you see where your laners are going. So of course you can kind of counter, but often it's a bit of a flip. You know, you kind of have to toss the coins. Okay, are they gonna swap or not? And then you have to, yeah, it's a bit of a mind game thing.
100%.
So that does
I also want
quickly
to
answer
add,
in the chat.
yeah, I want to add one thing. Did you ever ask yourself why there are like those first 5-minute turret buffs? Wait, I cannot get it on camera in the pause. That would have been a good way to pass the pause. But yeah, basically, every turret that is not the bot lane turret will have a ton of resistances in the first 5 minutes, I think, or 7 minutes. I'm not even sure at this point. But did you ever ask yourself, hey, why is that? Well, that was to stop the lane swaps, because in earlier days in League, with lane swapping, you could even just break the turrets in the first few minutes, you know? And yeah, Lisk, I feel you, by the way. Yeah, I totally feel you. Let's see what Cerberus will be doing on this Skarner. It looks promising. Yep.
Yeah, like Alex Murray said, so early game it's always a bit rough. So usually the swapping, it's like kind of fine, right? But you do usually the enemies will get tower before you if you swap, because like Alex said, the turrets are stronger on top lane. They are a bit more tanky. So of course you will kind of lose that. Oh, actually, Henkin needs to be a little bit careful here. Pause is finally gone. We're gonna have that little
Oh no.
typical lag.
The delay. Guys, I'm gonna swap vision. I'm gonna go over here. This is a horror game
He didn't
now.
skill yet.
True.
Skill E.
True. He doesn't have a skill yet. Man, how long is the pause? I can't take it. Come on, no, help! The pause is breaking me. Imagine losing first blood to something like this. That would be so annoying. Yeah, he erects instantly. Beautiful. Does it matter though? No, he skills the arcane. Let's go. I love to see it. An instant reaction from our team, by the way.
Yeah, they're all running top side. They know the enemies are invading, so they're gonna counter invade, get a ward down to spot where the Viego will start. Of course, maybe Neko can do some little tricks, because it is a Neko Viego right now.
What? 2 Viegos? Huh? Bugs? Any buggers in the... Oh, man.
Real quickly on the fortification thing, by the way, yeah, it's top lane and mid lane tower have fortification on them for the first 5 minutes of the game. Which means they reduce all incoming damage by 50% for the first 5 minutes of the game.
Oh, I said extra resistances.
Is quite a lot.
But yeah, that is even, yeah, that is a lot in the early game. So yeah, okay. Wichtiger. It means more important, by the way, for everybody that doesn't speak German. The top laner is literally called more important. That is a fun name, but we will see if he will be more important than Ginkgo. I don't think so, honestly. And now, Moxie, I want to talk about the jungle pathing real quick. Do you agree on both our junglers starting topside?
I mean, yeah, overall I think, because bot lane will matter quite a lot. But on the other hand, I also kind of think it would maybe have been good for Viego to start bot and kind of get his Camille ahead early game. So I'm not 100% sure. I mean, for Skarner, 100%. He needs to play around bot lane this game. It's an Oran top. You don't really care. Bot lane is kind of awkward right now because Ezreal has E. He cannot really, long range farm, so they have to play very safe. But once they hit level 2, everything will be fine again. Both junglers are just mirroring each other. Almost evenly in speed as well.
Oh well, a little tech here. Cerberus goes for red buff first instead of clearing the raptors. It is getting pinged already. Of course, they knew the ward will be there, so maybe he wants to screw up their tracking a tiny little bit. And Rel, aka Punica, I guess. It's a lot of eyes there, so not really too sure how to pronounce that, but either way, Rel will walk up to the mid lane and maybe try something in middle. I'm a bit worried, but at the same time, I think Inspire is just fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it should always be fine in this case. Lux will safely farm these minions while the wave will push back into her. And now bot lane, the first 3 versus 3 clash. Skarner grabs his stone. Unfortunately, does lose the scuttle.
Oh no. Oh well. Honestly, first Scuttle, does it even matter anymore? It doesn't give too much gold. Yeah, it gives you a little bit of vision. But hey, the Scorpion just jumps over walls anyways. Why do you need Kane if you can have new Skarner? That is my motto. And I would expect a reset here, but Cerberus is maybe looking for something in the mid lane.
Well, Cerberus is hovering around. Of course, he can just kind of do this.
Okay.
Go through the wall.
I mean, he did go through the wall. He pokes under one a little bit, and you saw the burst damage. I really want to have a quick peek at what he's maxing right now, but it is, of course, going to be the Shattered Earth.
The stone.
The stone, yeah. It's basically reworked Malphite at this point. You throw stones with your Q, but with a ton of bonus effects.
True.
Oh, damn.
Then Ginkgo smacking the Camille. Getting smacked back a bit.
Yeah, the minions are looking pretty good for him, though. If he's not getting Dove, but how do you want to dive this Ornn? And, I mean, Hunter is just nowhere near to be seen at this point, so this will not be a dive. And yeah, more important, aka Wichtiger just has to reset at this point. And maybe even walk back to lane, but that's the good thing about an Ornn. He can just craft the items on lane for everybody that does not know it yet. Ornn, he is too cool for the shopkeeper. He just forges his gold into items. That is how the champion works. A really fun mechanic. That is also how he has all those items already, even though he hasn't based yet.
Yeah, ping's coming out for Drake. Viego actually starting this one. Skarner being pretty much delayed. Oh, actually, under Nexus.
Maybe looking for something, but it's not looking too good here. I mean, it's not really looking bad for any of them. He got a trade in, and under Nexus, you have some sustain on the Alistar, so every damage you get to stick is really good, while you can, in theory, heal up yourself. Now, I don't really like how Dragon is taken, and they could, in theory, contest the objective on the other side of the map, but I don't think they will.
Skarner's just gonna do some Void Grubbies right now. Gonna take the trade, Dragon for 3 Void Grubs, of course, after the change. It has already come through. I think Void Grubs are a lot better than they were before. That's also, by the way, quick extra, is also an extra reason why the lane swap is good. Because you send 2 of your players up to the top lane, which means you'll have prio for the grubbies. Just a little extra thingy there.
We really need to see a lane swap now. After all this fury, we need to see it in action.
Would be cool for sure, 100%. But yeah, the trade overall is something we will take. Inko just, again, smacking top a bit. Now, going for mid lane.
Yeah, that was the fake one though. It looks like it could end in a 2v2. My auto cam is like, but hey, look at top lane, That's way more interesting. We really do not want to get caught here under Nexus. Flash over the wall from Hunter. He will not connect Spectral Rave, but it doesn't matter. It is first blood for the Jinx. And this means Storm got excited for the first time. And I hope it is the last time. Meanwhile, on top lane, man, Ginkgo, he is feeling the Camille is just a lane bully at this point with the Sheen.
And the wave is in a bad position. You already see Inspire is running up, ready to ult the Camille if needed. And I'm kind of just hovering to see if Camille is going to engage. But now he steps on a ward, which kind of denies the whole thing. But it gives Ginkgo the chance to push out his wave and get a good back.
Yeah, wave stayed super important, and I'm glad you highlight this stuff for us, dear Moxie. And yeah, meanwhile, Under Nexus was holding mid lane wave, which is quite lovely, you know. You as a support main, you know how it feels like to not even be seen on the camera or not even be close, but still carrying your laners just like that. Now, talking about carrying, looking at the current game state, yeah, Neko Elite, they have a small lead, but do you think somebody is like favored at this position?
I think it's pretty even. Ezra has a little farm lead, which kind of not quite 100%, but closely neglects the lead the Jinx got from the first blood, right? It's only about 250 gold So it's not too much, you know. For now at least, of course, Jinx still has to catch this big wave, and then it will change a little bit. So for now, it is still pretty even. Level-wise, we're also even. Ezreal is ahead on the Jinx a little bit. I'm not sure if she will hit level 7 from this wave. She might do it, though. It doesn't seem like it. So Ezreal is ahead a little bit on XP as well. So for now, I think it's pretty even, but I don't think we'll see that much action for now. Both teams are pretty happy with just kind of scaling. You know, you have Ornn on the one side with his items that will help out a lot. Ooh, nice little cancel from Ginkgo there. Made sure Camille couldn't hookshot.
Oh, yeah.
And on the other hand, of course, you have the Jinx that is also really happy with just scaling. Both teams are kind of just happy or just okay with the way the game is going. But now bot needs to be careful. 4 men.
Okay, bot lane looking for something. Under Nexus, no ultimate available. Heartbreak going in, Pop Blossom going in, and another dead cow. But this time we might get one in return. Andromon is just running out and not dying. Cerberus will die though, and now Hunter is playing the new Skarner, trying something. Cam goes on to top lane, but we can see on bot lane Hinkindu still has to run away. And Moxie, we also talked about the scaling. So, even though... Oh no, Ginkgo has to watch out here. Teleport is getting unleashed now. He's looking to toot his horn just to get in some chip damage. And he might get Wichtiger. What is going on top? It would have been like one flash auto attack maybe, but Wichtiger having the shield might just counter it with his own shield and then get return kill. And oh my god, it's so much happening, but... More importantly, yes, we have a gold lead on one side, but on the other side, we might be able to get all the grubs, and that would be huge.
Also important is that, of course, Neko roamed down, which meant, you know, they did get the kill. Ooh, really nice.
Juicy damage here.
But on the other hand, speaking of Inspired getting that juicy combo there, he did manage to get 3 platings in the mid lane already, so he is really far ahead. He also has like 15 million gold lead as well. So Neko did get... Bot lane did get the kill, did get the assist, or got his Jinx ahead, but on the other hand, the Lux is very strong. And, I mean, it is still a Jinx. She has no cleanse. You know, Lux combo, Jinx gone. Can still happen. So, quite important that Inspire did manage to get a lot back from the Neko roam.
Really good point there. And we have to talk about what we already started in Champ Select. Yes, Jinx is in a good spot, don't get us wrong. So, and as well, of course, Neko Elite also looking kind of strong, sure. But range advantage. Like, those are the 2 words that I want to say. Meanwhile, mid lane, there was a Hex Flash, and Inspire instantly reacted with his own flash. But yeah, see, that's the thing. If you can never close the gap, then how can you even win the game? It all comes... okay, nobody saw that from Wichtiger.
Happens.
Yeah, happens to the best. I mean, yeah, they have to close the gap somehow, and if they cannot do that, I think we are just winning at like every point of the game.
Actually, a little fun interaction I just saw from the Lux against Neko. She has first strike, right? And every time we pan mid lane, I just see Inspire farm first strike on the Neko clone. It's only like 10 gold, but every time the Neko clone comes out, he's just like, oh, give me that 10 gold for free. And he kills the clone as well, which means like, you know, he gets bonus. Like, actually pretty nice. He gets a little bit of extra gold every time from the little first strike procs there.
Yeah, money making. And of course, we can also talk about the first items because that is also money making. But hey, Cerberus is looking for something. He wants to get revenge on the bot lane. He will be able to get a hook there. I mean, I want to call it hook, but yeah, it is just the good old impale. Wait, did they change the name? No, of course, still impale. How could you ever change that ability name? Unless with like Finales Funkeln, the German name from Lux was really amazing. Now, of course, it's only called Final Spark and not the German variant anymore. But yeah, I love how we got the items and then we walked onto bot lane. But that is the thing that I want to talk about real quick because I'm seeing some things. What am I seeing? I'm seeing 2 Kraken Slayers. I'm seeing Heartsteel and I'm seeing Malignance. So, Moxie, back to you. Oh, of course, an Essence Reaver.
I'm actually interested in the Heartsteel. I don't know if that's the normal item you go on Skarner. Again, I have no idea about what you build on Skarner. Of course, in this game it seems pretty decent. I mean, you're playing against a Camille, you're playing against Viego. Rel will always have like a target to hit. Like in the bot lane game, for example, I would usually have liked to see Ezreal get the kill instead of this Skarner, right? But the hard steal proc was just too juicy. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
wait. Yeah, talking about kills. Oh no, Inspire! He has no flash, and this means he will die. But it also means on the other side of the map, Henkindu at least gets to use the little Void Grubs now that his team farmed for him to get a plate and slowly but surely kind of bounce back. Now, Storm used the Ghost to try and hunt down Henkindu, but I don't think he will be able to do that. Beautiful sidestep pair from Henkindu. Now, meanwhile, on top lane, Hunter, where are you going? Well, Cerberus is making sure that he's going nowhere. Hunter just being the second kill for Foxnyr in this game.
Yeah, and another hard steal proc for the Skarner.
That's the most important thing. Oh my god, Henkindu. No Super Mega Death Rocket of Doom available though.
Yeah, already eat that. He managed to dash away from the Death Rocket already. Of course,
Wait.
Ghost being used. Wait, I'm waiting.
Yeah, I just saw that everything on Skarner has like max health scaling. So that kinda answers the question, right?
Did you see the interaction? He got the 10 gold from from first strike. Oh wait, top lane.
Cerberus looking to find the Impale, but will not be able to do so. Wichtiger, of course, really mobile. And yeah, the stone, or I mean the steel plate at this point, was just thrown at the camp. Now Cerberus, he might have to watch out a little bit. Of course, he can just walk through any kind of wall, but Wichtiger super mobile. But now there is the delayed lane swap, and Henkindu, he should be able to find that one. And even though Andromon and Punica are on top lane, they will not be able to find a revenge kill there.
Did Cerberus just get the kill from Red Buff? I think he actually got the post-death kill by Red Buff, and most importantly, he has 69 stacks on his hard steel. You know, we like to see it.
Wait, I'm literally, my brain is mathing. That's just like 23 each. Isn't it like scaling in itself? Is it always 23? I'm confused. I need to look at this item. And now it's 24. Okay, now it's 24. It is scaling,
maybe
never mind.
Maybe what you get doesn't scale, you know?
It should be scaling with your own health. At least it was with the mythic horse steel, you know? But yeah, it is
like
scaling
once
somehow.
you've gotten the 23, it doesn't like upgrade to 24, that's what I meant. So yeah, only the new proc is 24, basically, is what I meant.
Yeah, like the next few procs will be 24. I just knew with the old one, every proc gave you so much HP that the next proc did more. That's the thing. And now, of course, it had to be nerfed a little bit or like changed because it's not a mythic item anymore. Because mythics don't exist anymore, you know. Maybe some really new players like, what is a mythic item? Or some people that have been playing for really long and just missed out on that scene are also like, what is a mythic item? Yeah, items have gone through a lot of different iterations. Now, more importantly, of course, this dragon should be... Oh, it will be contested. It will be a fight there. Red team will get it, so 3 stacks for them. But the fight is raging on. Pop Blossom will do something, but not enough. Andromon trying to run away. Nobody died just yet. The Herald in the mid lane, though, doing work. Meanwhile, Andromon again with the clone doing something. Inspire trying to get the flash, but it will not connect. But it means his lane opponent has to sidestep just into their team. And this in return will give us so many kills. Look at the army of Voidlings. Amazing.
God damn.
Yeah, they will die before Hunter can kill them for the free money. Hell yeah. High pre-made god, by the way. We need more motivation in Jet. I know everybody is like biting their nails right now. But we need more cheers in chat, guys. We need them.
Yeah, I mean, overall, we didn't get the Drake. I'm really unfortunate. There is Drake soul point for Neko lead now, but we did manage to close the gold lap by getting, basically 2 turrets, instantly getting the shutdown on Neko as well, which, Inspire will gladly take on the 2 items. Now he has his Crypto Bloom, what is it called, right? Crypto Bloom finish.
Scribe? No, wait, what? Oh, yeah, Crypt Bloom without the O.
On a crypto, yeah. My bad.
It's not the Apex character.
And not cryptocurrency either.
No, it's just Crypt Bloom. It's from the Crypt, you know, from the old RPGs.
Ah, fair enough. So yeah, overall, I think it's a trade we will take gladly. It managed to get us, back into the game gold-wise at least. And of course, next Drake will be a very, very important one, but I think we should be in a better position to fight that once that one comes around. I don't think we'll have Ornn items by then. He still needs a couple of levels for that. Should hit level 12 any second, so.
So, I have to ask this one question. Is there a world where we just give up the dragon and say, whatever, the soul is not that important, and we just want to keep scaling? Or is the soul, like, really important for us?
I don't think the soul is like really important for us, but I do think it's not worth giving it up. It does kind of deny, because we don't have that much damage on our side, like on Foxnyr. We have the Lux, we have the Ezra, and that's, I mean, Cerberus of course does damage too, but overall that's where the damage ends, right?
Yeah, talking about Cerberus real quick, he really wants to deny Wichtiger's backport here, and he will succeed in doing so, but now mid lane looks a bit volatile. Of course, Nexus does not want his turret to be gone just like that. He will have his ultimate available, will pop it to be just tanky enough. Hunter will get away, and we see Baron Nashor just going through the river here. Now, look at this beautiful angle from Ginkgo. He will find the kill, and this means they might be able to maybe take this Nashor that I just talked about.
I think it's too early for Nash. I think they're kind of just aiming to get that top lane tower, get a tower from it. Why not? The Camille is also kind of stepping far up. Alistar has a nice flank.
But it's only Alistar.
He's kind of caught in no man's land now.
Alistar, no, under Nexus. He still has the flash, but I don't even think it's worth flashing at this point. You just accept your fate. I feel like his team should have been there to follow up, so maybe that was a little bit of miscommunication because of the nerfs. What do you think?
I just don't think he should play the side where Skarner is not at, basically. When Skarner is on bot side, you should play the tag team with him, basically. So yeah. It was a team call to go up there. We saw it by the pings. There were a lot of pings going up there, and everyone kind of started moving up. So I cannot, we cannot 100% like blame anyone here. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. You kind of have to. He went for a play, went for a bit of a greedy play, tried to get the Camille from behind. Enemies reacted to it, and was stuck in an awkward position.
Yeah, sums it up perfectly. The cow is looking dangerous again, though, because the cow is with Cerberus and making sure to maybe clear some vision. Yeah, perfectly. That's what I like to see. Cerberus popping that Oracle lens. And under Nexus, of course, also having the lens back up soon again. Now, this dragon, it is coming up, Moxie. You said it, we kind of want to fight this, right? And is it just me, or is Neko Elite giving it away? Because Storm is like a really important member right now, and he's not even there.
I think Neko Elite is kind of like, we don't care too much about this Drake. Oh wait, Wichtiger.
Wichtiger, he might be the only one carrying, and look at the final spark. It will drop a Wichtiger really, really low. Cerberus kind of on the hunt right now. Wichtiger having to flash. That is a really good cooldown flash from Cerberus right after him. Now the Impale is getting used. Suppressed is what you are, Wichtiger, and finally he will fall. Meanwhile, on top lane, Ginkgo really should be the target here for the counterplay, but he will not die, he will not get caught, and now his team is in position. It is a 3 versus 3 right here. Flash from Hunter will keep him alive for another day, but man, I was so ready to see kill after kill here. It did not happen though. Really nice flashes overall. Andromon, wait, was it Hunter or Andromon? Did I get trolled?
No, Hunter got caught first and basically only survived because of Merc Threats. Merc Threats just gave him enough time. He got out of the root quick enough so he could flash. If he doesn't have Merc Threats there, if any other boots, he will die. He will get hit by the full Lux combo. Fortunately for him, he was able to flash away. And the second binding was indeed on the Neko and not on Diego himself.
I'm getting bamboozled, man. And it's Diego, right? He always has those green particles around him. Oh, to be fair, not with the skin, but I'm used to Diego with like the green black mist, and then there's Neko disguised as him, and having the green particles to just make it obvious that it is actually not whoever you think it is, but it is Neko, and yeah. My teeny tiny brain, of course, thinking, wait, who is it? I don't know. More importantly though, Dragon, 4 minutes till the next one. That means we have 4 minutes without having to be worried about that soul. Now, talking about stacking Heartsteals. Look at Ginkgo's build, he also got one. His Heartsteel just really good on this patch, apparently. And of course, it is also really, really good against the team here, because, yeah, just pure tankiness against AD, AP, everything. Really, really good. I love to see it.
Yeah, and like I said, with the Heartsteel from Skarner, right? You're playing against 3 melee, so the chance of you actually proccing it is pretty high, pretty decent, right? Oh, in the meantime, Ginkgo actually kind of getting the better of the Camille here.
Well, it is Camille though. She has a Cho'Gath ultimate on like what 7 seconds cooldown or something. So you always have to be worried here. Skarner running through the wall, going in there, looking for something. Now, of course, you have to watch out here, but Cerberus is just dropping really low, even though he's super tanky. Ginkgo is coming in here with his ult teleport. Both teleports getting used into the backline here, and Ginkgo looks like the only survivor, kinda. I was looking at him thinking, hey, he might die as well, but now it is only Ginkgo and Inspire. Those two, they are able to tell the tales, but with Inspire alive, you can maybe deny that Nashor, but it will be a tough task.
Yeah, a little bit of a greedy play there, not really any follow-up to be found. Like you said, Inspire is on a mission now. It's his job, he has ult.
Ah, nice try.
Unfortunately, not get it. Yeah, not the best. Inspire did manage to get top lane tower while the whole thing kind of started to happen. And then just nice collapse from Neko lead. Importantly enough though, Drake will be up in 2 minutes and the Neko will not have flash for that one. Of course, Ezreal doesn't have it either. Ezreal, it doesn't matter as much. But there won't be any crazy flash engage from the Neko. That's a positive thing at least. Because overall, I think we're still doing pretty decent. Ginkgo now hitting level 14 slowly but surely will be able to start upgrading some items. So give that little bit of extra buff. You know, it's only a 4k gold lead, plus minus, which you kind of even out with the Ornn items once you have them all complete, of course, not directly from the start.
Yes.
But kind of once he gets those levels, we'll slowly deny that little gold lead the Neko Elite has.
Why is enmity of the masses almost easier to pronounce than malignance?
Malignance.
110 ability power though. Mana nobody cares really, but 35 ability haste. And you know, also with the ult, I really have to check the cooldown right now. 25 seconds final spark, and it's not even level 16, and it will be 1k damage. So we are scaling, but we have to do it fast. That is the point right now. And we are seeing the pings, maybe getting ready for a top lane play. But yeah, against Nashor, you cannot really defend that easily.
Yeah, it's a bit harder, of course. So a couple of towers will most likely just drop. Yeah, holy moly, that Lux ult cooldown is just kind of crazy. But will be even crazier in a bit, like you said. Ginkgo now the matchup is starting to feel bad.
Yes, Hextech ultimatum, and there is the Cho'Gath ult that I talked about. Every time you get this second Q, Ginkgo trying to retaliate with his own ultimate here, but it is just so many kicks here. If he got the knock-up, but he did not get the knock-up, flash for flash trade, but Wichtiger will get the kill here. First death from Ginkgo, by the way, huge respects to this man. Cerberus sadly missing the impale. It is not a point-blank stun anymore. He got the clone, he has to flash out to dodge the Pop Blossom here. And yeah, you kinda wanna hold the turret, but it is just so tough against Baron Nashor. It is basically impossible. And now the more important question, what will happen to the soul here, Maxi?
Doesn't look like we will be able to contest this one. Maybe Skarner can somehow find a Miracle Steal. Of course he can, you know, kind of dash through walls at this point. But Dragon or even started really low. Will be over to Neko lead.
Okay, wait. Teleport coming in. Maybe this is the fight that we were looking for because Camille still has to TP in. Under Nexus dropping low, Cerberus dropping low, stunning and pinning Wichtiger into the wall. Under Nexus will fall now. Is this the final hold and is this the final push here? From Neko, Elite Inspire. He survived way too long, but still not long enough. Hunter getting the reset here. And it is also Andromon teleporting into the mid lane. And he wants to finish this game before all of the members from Foxnyr can respawn. And it is still like 15 to 20 seconds. It looks like it might be possible.
Horn is up in a second, but I don't think it will be enough.
Pop Blossom.
The last member.
Too much. Now it's a cow and a dream. Under Nexus somehow trying his best, but of course you cannot really do anything as a support like that. Ay. Or as we say in Uri, What happened here in game number 1? Maxi, what went wrong in your opinion?
It's hard to say. It's to me mainly I think just going for things without having the numbers seemed like to be the biggest issue. Foxy was usually or most of the time kind of outnumbered in most of the fights they took. Even in the last one, like you said, it could be good because Camille still has to TP in, but like 2 seconds later, Inspire still had to TP in as well, and he was like caught in no man's land in front. Actually managed to get a good binding on the Jinx. Unfortunately, did get CC chained. So couldn't, land the full combo on the Jinx. Could only land that the binding and E. Otherwise, Jinx would have died, and maybe we could have had a good fight. But yeah, it was really, really hard. You did see though how long the front line for Foxnyr did manage to survive the Cerberus on the Skarner, Ornn, and under Nexus, right? So that was a bit of an angle, but in the end, there just wasn't enough damage on Foxnyr. I think that was the main issue, just not enough damage on Foxnyr's side. They couldn't really kill the targets fast enough, especially then after that with the soul, the Chemtech soul. It was really, really hard.
Do you think we will see the Skarner first pick again?
I am not sure. It didn't feel that overpowered. To me, first picks really, really have to, be overpowered. I think something like an Ari is a worthy first pick to me. I don't, like, on the top of my head, I don't really know how many other picks right now there are that are really that first pick worthy to me, at least. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I would also not be surprised to see it again. Yeah, and like Jinx is also a really good pick as well, right? So I have to see. Of course, now Foxnyr does have side selection this game around, so we'll not. Maybe we'll be on red side this time instead of the blue side. We have to see, and maybe it is also, like I said, that red side is just a bit more in their comfort zone.
Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Again, guys, it is a best of 3. This means, fall and just get back up and go again. That is our motto today. Because apparently, in the first game, Neko Elite looked really good. We have to give it to them. Any things that you feel like, of course, we can talk about we lost, what do we change? Now, looking at Neko's side, what do you think is the thing that made them win? What was like the deciding factor that they want to go again with, and maybe something that we can then counterplay or ban or, something like that?
I am actually not 100% sure. I think they just played better or more coordinated as a team, and that was like the biggest issue. Again, I'm just gonna repeat the being outnumbered part. They were just always on the map where they had to be. They were always together, and I don't think that was like a specific champion thing, basically. So I would not really say champions were the big issue. Again, I would say we didn't have enough damage. I think if anything that was a bit of an issue. But yeah, I think that was the main thing. I don't think it was really that much of a champion thing. So I'm personally really wondering and excited to see what Foxnyr is going to change for game number 2.
Yeah,
because I don't know.
I feel like we have to change something up though. Again, yeah, the Skarner didn't feel as like broken to first pick him. Now on the other side, do you feel like Jinx was a problem, like the champion itself, or if we like pick it ourselves or ban it, could you just pick, I don't even know, Twitch or something instead, or again just do like weird lane swaps or stuff like that, or do you think Jinx should rise up in priority for us?
I think Jinx will rise up in priority. It might even either get banned from our side, or if we go red, it will get banned from red side, or if we are blue side, we might first pick it if Neko doesn't ban it, right? I think this game, you're kind of playing, again, the thing we said before, right? You never really want to give Jinx a free lane or just time to scale, right? And that's kind of what happened this game, you know? There was never really any big issue for the Jinx overall, right? You're playing into Ezreal Alistar. Not that much will happen in that lane, most likely at least. And then she just got some kills here. Again, the really nice roam by Neko, right? To the bot lane, which just meant she got ahead, and after that, I mean, you saw she just popped Ghost, chased Ezreal down. Ezreal barely lives. So yeah, it was just. I think Jinx is strong. I think it's a pick that will rise in priority for us as well. But yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah, even Mezzy TV in chat said, hey, by the way, Jinx is currently quite strong, and I feel like, of course, you can, in theory, kill her with the looks and outrange her. But with like the mid-game snowball that Neko got, man, imagine playing Lux or even Ezreal in that scenario if your frontline cannot really peel for you. Because I think that was the most important problem, right? If Alistar or Skarner or Ornn, those are three great frontliners, but if they were trying to frontline, they just got DPS'd into dust, basically. Another one DPS to the dust by Jinx. The really famous song as we know it. And I have confirmation that we will see the same... yeah, we will see the same sides, by the way. What do you think about that, Moxie?
Yeah, maybe this is also kind of the thing, like swapping priority to the Jinx and stuff, you know? Maybe that's something they think will help. I'm not 100% sure. It might also mean we'll see the Skarner first pick again, but again, not sure. We have to see. It's kind of a bit awkward in the lobby right now because people want to want to order, but we don't really have that much space. A bit awkward.
Did you know that in the tournament realm you have like how many spectate slots? like 10 or something? Wait, I have to write something in chat real quick. You have to say something smart, Moxie. I have to write something important.
2 + 2 is 4. That's pretty smart. Okay, finally I can get into the spectate. Now the ordering is gonna start. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. Is Jinx going to be priority or not? That is like the big question, right? And again, the Skarner will also be a question because, I mean, it did kind of work, right? Like it was not, I don't think Skarner was like the issue. I think there were a couple of plays here and there that were a bit overforced by Skarner. And I think once you kind of press that go button on going through the wall, you're kind of in, right? It's not like... let's say Cyan ult, where if you ult in and you notice, oh shit, oh damn, the fight is bad, right? I can just press R again and can cancel it, right? So I think that's actually kind of a weakness that Skarner has. If he goes in, he kind of does not have a possibility to cancel it or to stop going in. So yeah, I think if the same bans will go through, I would not be surprised for Foxnyr to pick Jinx as first pick blue side.
Again, as
I
we
think
said,
that's also the thought.
As we said, the first game is always a little bit experimental, right? Of course, now Neko Elite only needs one more win, and of course you don't really want to be in that situation, but at the same time, you can still easily bring it back.
Yeah, agreed. And also, by the way, don't forget that if we somehow lose it today, it doesn't mean we're gonna get an extra best of 5, because of course we're gonna go all the way in playoffs, right? An extra best of 3, not best of 5. Sorry, because the loser bracket has like one extra match, right? So at least that's the positive side.
Content.
But of course, exactly, more content. But of course, we're just expecting a nice bounce back from the boys. All of these people have been in this position many times before, so they would be surprised to see anyone really crack under pressure.
I mean, I'm so sorry to even swap to another game, but first of all, we have to be waiting for the teams to be ready. And second of all, I always want to mention MK Leo. Is that a name that you know from the Smash scene? Ever heard of him? Somebody in chat maybe? Like, this guy is considered to be one of the best Smash players, but it's so funny. He's a completely different player if he has no more games to lose. It's like, even a meme at this point, you know, it's like, if you're in a best of 7 and you're like 3-0 ahead and you're thinking, hey, it's going great, but then you realize, oh no, it's MK Leo. And it's so funny to see, some players, they hate the pressure. Or, I mean, I don't know if they hate or like it, but they do not perform on it. And then there are some players, and it's just funny that it won esports title, it's like the best in the world. He always, like, loses the first few series against some no-names sometimes even. And then he goes in a losers run. And then if it's a best of 5, he loses the first 2 games and you're thinking like, this is the best guy ever? He's like, so bad, like what? And then suddenly, he just wins 3 in a row. For no reason at all. So yeah, that's the thing. Some people are just thriving in a back against the wall, I cannot lose a single game anymore situation. And I definitely know that, as you said, Moxie, where am I even going with this? I'm going that one way. We have been in this situation before where we just need to win those important games. And I feel like we have done it many times. And yeah, I'm kind of running out of stupid nonsense to talk about. I hope the players are ready soon. I've talked about the Smash esports scene now and about coming back, but of course I cannot only talk about it, we have to see them do it. They have to be the ones doing it. And yeah, we're still just waiting for the ready. Moxie, say something funny, I don't even know, tell a joke or something, say something interesting about the 50,000th time, how I hope we do not first pick scorer anymore, because while of course he didn't like play bad, it also wasn't like a reason why we could have been winning, I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, we've spoken about draft a couple of times. I don't think that the champions that were picked or were not picked were a big issue, I think.
Wait, Moxie.
Yeah.
Moxie, maybe sellout mode. Wait, maybe it's time for sellout mode.
Because sell out again?
I mean, you have a lot of smart things. Hey, you haven't mentioned yet that some people have Twitch Prime and do not have it used. Imagine not having your Twitch Prime used on our channel. I mean, you can support any channel you want, but you're here already, so why not just do it, you know? So, did you know that there are like some socials over there and you can like follow them on like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you know, all that stuff? Then you can see all the cool news, like get the, you know, getting the infos, the insights about all our orgs, and even some hot memes that I saw on there, you know, some fresh memes. Even like some weekly highlights where you can hear my excuse me, my beautiful voice, you know, play by playing, or some clips. I don't know. Are we ready? Come on, guys.
Damn it, can we start? Okay,
can we start already?
I see a lot of R's in chat.
I see a lot of words in chat. I mean, if you don't know what to do anymore, just do the sellout thing, you know, because then it will happen. We will go in champ select, and I have to sadly add something here. Boop. Neko Elite is ahead 1 game. Again, they earned it, but I'm so sure that we will bounce back. And Moxie, so far, the bans, they look kind of similar to me.
Yeah, exactly the same so far. I can't remember what they banned second. Was it Talia last time? I can't remember. I think it was.
We banned Ari now in this position.
Yeah,
no, wait,
Ari and Jin should be the next 2. Yeah, Ari and Jin.
But why don't we just first pick the Ari? Just pick, oh yeah, okay, first pick the Ari. Come on.
Maybe.
Do we? Yeah, do we first pick the
Elite
Jhin?
ban it though.
If Ahri is banned, do we... Wait, they banned Jhin over Ahri? Interesting. It has to be an Ahri now, right? If not, we are basically... Yeah, okay.
Because Neko Elite is was kind of thinking there that if they ban Ahri, right, for example, that kind of means we will just get the Jinx, because, you know, then because you don't pick Jhin anymore then, kind of, so they trade 1 for 0, and now they can at least kind of trade the Ahri for the Jinx, you know, which is better for them, kind of. So the Jhin ban does make sense, in my opinion. And I'm gonna go for a Jinx Vi. Have some arcane power in that one.
Oh, damn. Well,
yeah.
well. We could even say it is a Chemtech comp in TFT or something, and we are going for like Arcanist or Mage or something like that. We only have a few seconds left, and how do you answer? Wait, it's just a hover. We are going for the Ruined King ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. We have Reset City on both teams now.
Yeah, I mean, even Ahri gets resets, right? Don't forget that one. Ahri also gets her ult reset if she gets a kill. So we have 3 people who reset already in this game. We'll follow up with the Nautilus, most likely. Yeah, Nautilus always good into Jinx. Not too bad. Now this could potentially be a swap angle. Maybe. Any.
This could be an... It could be any. Oh man. I have to congratulate a friend real quick because he officially became an officer in the German military. Congratulations on stream, by the way. What if... that's the stuff that I'm reading in the background, by the way. That's how you do production. Okay. You know, people are writing you like, oh, is it something with the stream? Oh no, by the way, I'm a high rank in military now. Do you think Vi is a high rank in the military in Piltover? Do you think that's a thing?
I mean, she shouldn't be. She did come from the zone. I don't think they trust her that much yet for the for the start. Now, of course, I don't know how far League of Legends, how much later League of Legends plays compared to the Arcane series. So I'm not 100% sure about that one. But I wouldn't say she's that high ranked. Caitlyn might be.
Yeah, Caitlyn is super high ranked, but sadly she will probably not be in this game. I would be really surprised. Caitlyn Nautilus is not the pairing that you usually see. And honestly, I want to see more burst. Hey, did you know that Raven has a lot of burst damage?
True. I actually wonder, is it going to be any support or any mid lane? It should be any mid lane, right? Any mid lane is, I think, pretty okay into Ahri, if I'm not mistaken.
It is something that has been played a few times, as far as I know. I even saw some players playing it with Grasp and using the high auto tech range. I think it's 625, if I'm sure about that. I don't think Marv is watching right now. I think he's in the game, so I know that he's watching in the in the breaks, And congratulations to Solar's waifu for making it out of Bronze 4, by the way.
Let's go.
Well, that is a lot of burst damage. That is a Kalista with a hover. I was like, Zyra, yeah, that's a lot of damage and a lot of counter engage as well. I don't hate the Zyra, but Jenna is also a really solid counter engage option. But of course, it is still a hover. And it is going to be the thick drunken man, Grogos himself. What does it mean, Moxie?
I mean, bot lane is actually kind of hard in this case, I think.
Lane swap. What?
I mean, again, no. You don't really want
I want lane swap.
Jinx. Maybe the enemy's lane swap, like Neko Elite lane swap. Which, yeah, I mean, both top laners are fine with the swap overall. It could be an angle, actually. It could technically be an angle. I think Vi, usually when you lane swap, you do need like a little bit of a low econ jungler as well. Like let's say something like a Sejuani, who similar to top lane will always be useful, no matter. Like she needs to be able to just basically not do camps. I think Vi is not too happy with not doing camps, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro, again, for everybody who doesn't know, I'm a jungle main, and hearing this just hurts me. I'm like, every jungler needs some camps, man, and some love, and some levels at least. Of course, I have to totally agree with you, but just like thinking about, yeah, like Sejuani, Zek, stuff like that can work. But man, even then, falling behind and being not tanky, we saw what that meant in the last game, right? Solar's waifu, it is around Master, I think, mostly. Master, Grandmaster, stuff like that. Or even higher.
Oh, it's usually between that area, yeah. It usually is.
Yeah,
or an R5, interesting. A bit of an R5 pick you don't see that often. Usually Ornn is the one you pick blind. But yeah, they thought Ornn will round out their comp really nicely, which I do agree. I think we on Fox's side kind of really went for a bit of a solo queue comp. A bit of a messy skirmish comp kind of, which I think suits the boys really well, so I'm excited to see that. They're a bit more playmaking as they kind of had last game. And on the other side, Neko lead this time around kind of went for the clean comp, the clean competitive comp. I mean, of course, the Annie is a bit weird, right? You don't really see that often, but overall, you have the Ornn Vi, which is really standard top side, and you have the Braum Jinx bot. Just overall a very rounded out comp. Have to see how the boys manage to deal with this one. Jinx is scary once again, especially now. Now the scaling really becomes scary with Ornn and Jinx together, right? So really, really scary. Foxnyr will be set on a timer with their comp. Let's see if they are able to punish this early game.
So yeah, if you had to rate our early game, like before any towers fall, like early levels, then like our mid game, everybody has ultimate, everybody has like first item. Do you think are we always stronger, or are there even moments where the Neko Elite comp looks really potent as well?
I mean, it kind of depends, right? We have a lot of pick. With the RH Charm, with the Nautilus Rook, there's a lot of like single target pick that we have. Also Kalista kinda, single target, Viego, single target with the resets. And on the other hand, Neko Elite has a lot of splash, like a lot of AoE. They have the Annie ult that can hit a wombo combo. They have the Ornn ult that can then kind of, start a wombo combo. Jinx resets with the rockets, just doing damage to everyone. So it's kind of two different ways of playing the game. Overall, we should be a lot stronger early game. I'm always a bit biased when a Braum is in the game, because I just think Braum is really, really good against their bot lane.
Wait, why is that?
So,
wait, why? What?
Because Braum just kind of denies, in my opinion, what Nautilus wants to do. And just make sure that Jinx is safe most of the time. So for me, like, let's say they have any other support. Let's say they have Rel instead of Braum, like bot lane in this game, right? I think it would be a lot easier for Kalista and Nautilus to really punish the Jinx and the Rel, right, than it is with Braum. Braum will kind of just be able to deny a lot of what they want to do, in my opinion. Also being able to technically block the Gragas ult, you can block a lot of the Ahri abilities. So I think Gragas is just a really good pick. Braum is a really good pick here, and will most likely be really annoying for them early game. We'll have to see how, if they manage to play around it, if it matters or not. I have to see about that one.
Well, Maxi, I am in game. I hope you are as well.
Yes, sir.
Because that means, guys, you can see it on the scoreline on the top of your screen. It is Foxnyr again on the blue side, playing against Neko Elite on the red side. And of course, we are behind one game. I hope most people that saw game 1 are still sticking around for game 2, because, man, I want to see our boys bounce back. And I hope they will do so. And if they will do so, will maybe already be decided in the early game. This bush does not fit 5 people, by the way.
And also a really, really, really risky play from Foxnyr there, because red side does get into this bush quicker, like without being seen. So a really high potential, just kind of face checking into 5 people there, getting insta-stunned from the Braum passive and stuff. And also, I'm not 100% sure if you win this early game, like the straight up 1v1 level 1, because of the Braum passive, right? But, I mean, of course you have Kalista, so you kind of have that, but I'm not 100% sure. Cerberus is staying, though.
Wait, what is happening? This is early game skirmishes, it is 3v3, it is an important one. Under Nexus dropping low, but top with type Unica on the Nexus flashing away, but he will die. There is the reset, but it's not doing too much. Now we have the Braum. We can use the Braum passive to get Hunter. And now we have the Vi on our side. This is a 2-for-1 and a 500 gold lead. And again, guys, if you didn't know it, I'm a jungle main. And seeing this as a jungle main makes me kind of sad because, man, Hunter, he is screwed.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot about the part having Viego on your team. So you kind of just yoink the Braum, right? So it doesn't matter that Braum has a stronger level 1. You kind of just take him and then you have the stronger level 1. So yeah, I mean, overall, of course, we didn't get the first blood. We got the second blood, right? But we did manage to get 2 kills. Really nice start early game, and now bot lane will hopefully be able to punish this weak early game of the Jinx. Really pretty nice start so far. Of course, Jinx did get that first blood, so she is not too unhappy.
What is happening on top lane, by the way?
2 fat people smacking each other, basically.
Like, I think Ginkgo has the upper hand. Yeah, like, it's so funny. The enemy has, what, like 100 HP and you do not do anything because, well, you can't kill him. You have everything on cooldown. You're not doing anything. But now it may look different. Wait, the knock-up though. Wichter, Ginkgo, 1 auto attack, boven solo. Flash out, he flashes. He flashes away. No, Wichtiger. This is so important. His name says it. And I can't hold myself. Oh my lord, no. What is happening on his top lane?
That was very close. The auto attack from Gragas just not coming through, but Viego snuck up behind them. They do have all their sums up.
They are looking for something. They're looking for something. Punika will die. And the Kalista is working so far, but I ain't talking about the Kalista working. He will die. Henkindo will be the second kill over to Storm already. But Henkindo himself has 2 kills, and this game is so scrappy.
Yeah, a lot of fighting. I mean, that's what we enjoy, right? And like we said, we kind of have to win the early game, so a lot of fighting kind of has to happen. Scary is, Jinx is 2-0, and we saw what she could do last game with the lead that she did get there. So I hope that we manage to shut her down a little bit. Meantime, Kalista finishing her full attack speed build for now. Has a lot of attack speed. We'll get those stacks in even quicker.
And you have more movement speed, right? I mean, more mobility.
Yeah, true. You jump more often, so you are faster. That is true.
Hell yeah. Now that's the good stuff. Jumping around quicker.
True. I mean, top lane, you asked before, right, if Ginkgo has the upper hand. He does indeed, because in those trades where both basically take the same amount of damage, it's always better for the Gragas, right? Because he does have the little bit of sustain, not even a little bit, quite a lot of sustain on his passive, right? So he will take those even trades any day of the week, especially this Friday evening. Friday evening, by the way. Hope everyone will have a wonderful weekend. Hope you have not too much planned, because there will be many more games. Now, fight starting.
Cerberus, he is going in there. He's only level 3, but well, under desk is only level 2, so that is even worse. And yeah, it is still the early game. Inspire not having too much mana. Cerberus going for the stun there, and that's the Viego thing, right? You only need 1 kill, and Henkindo knows it. You only need 1 kill, but you don't get it. And I feel like we need level 6, but we are not going for it right now. And yeah, Baus, basically Under Nexus got renamed into Under Desk. It's a chat meme.
I mean, you kind of saw what I meant with the Braum there, basically, because he could tank everything. He just blocks every shot from the Kalista, every auto attack. and takes basically no damage for free, as he is, just a level 3 support. And that's why I think Braum in this early game, when you kind of just really want to kill someone, or like have to kill someone for the resets, right? It's just so high value.
Moxie, I got feedback from our viewers, and you should say bomba instead of bomb, by the way, because it's factually correct to say bomba.
Okay, fair enough.
Important feedback from the viewers, we gotta keep it clean here. We gotta keep it clean. Keeping it clean, by the way, I really like that dragon, and we're gonna take it.
Isn't the bomba guy even Dutch? If I'm not mistaken, is he Dutch? I don't know. I think he's either Nordic or Dutch. I'm not sure.
Well, all I know is that full AP Grogos builds are usually called bomba builds. So yeah. That is how you do it. Now, Inspire, he does have the Spirit Rusher ready. Hunter is getting through to his name. Inspire dropping kind of low, but Ginkgo is also there to help. Now the Ornhorn is getting activated. Inspire using the Spirit Rush to get over the wall and get away. Now Ginkgo might be the one in trouble. I saw a flash burnt there by Hunter in his queue. And this means a dead Grogos. But as we said, Grogos and, Ornn as well, it doesn't really matter too much.
Still, the extra kill on the Annie is something that does matter. So 2-0 in, both carries from Neko Elite now. Really good in the game. Jinx also out leveling, getting that free scaling that we said we didn't really want to give to her. We're not getting that free scaling, getting the free bonus scaling because of the kills she did get.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hard game. This one.
For sure. We are trying to turn it around now. Henkindu with the Fate on the bottom side. It will be decided. Suri gets the kill there. Important shutdown. Will he die to the problem? No, he will not. This is so important. Look at our bot lane. They are turning it around. Getting Storm shut down.
That was really close, but it did manage to work out. Double kill for the Kalista. Very important. Almost being able to buy a full item with this pack. It's now almost 600-700 gold ahead of the Jinx, even though Jinx is 3-1. She's doing really well. Kalista just doing a little bit better. Really important, especially because it was not quite a 2v2, right? Diego was there at the end, but also a little bit of a confident boost to the boys getting that 2v2.
The 2v2 kill was there, and Cerberus even came along the right to get a little bit of the snacks for himself. Now the Bomba is getting used on top lane. Ginkgo looking for it. What are the cooldowns saying? Flash forward, and it is again like in the early game.
Level up.
Come on, what is this even?
Ornn got the level up, which meant the flash was just not enough. But yeah, again, both just trading this summoner spell. Now Ginkgo needs to be careful though. Vi is running up there. Again, it doesn't matter too much, or maybe he can even get to.
Come on. Ginkgo, come on, make us proud. And yep, nothing to do there. You are just getting chain CC'd and you will die. What can you do?
Yeah, a bit unfortunate. Really close. Once again, top lane. Ginkgo sadly pulling the shorter straw on both of those. Kind of meaning he gets ganked, but you know what I mean. We'll be able to get the wave top lane though. He has TP up, so everything is fine on that side. Again, it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, really close fights in top lane. A little bit more damage, and he will be able to win that a lot better. Undernext needs to be careful now.
Meanwhile on bot lane, it is going to be Annie, and Henkindu jumps in aggressively. He wants more, but he will fall, and the tower is not doing enough. Inspire standing on a ward, and it is a rough game. I don't know what to say, honestly. It is so annoying that they are just finding those plays. Neko Elite, again, we have to give them the credit. They are finding the plays that they want to find. And we are not really having all the answers all the time that we want. But at least, to say on a positive note, I really like how Henkindu stuck with his flash and did not just burn that for no reason as well.
Yeah, very true. I mean, he would have been able to live, I think. And now, in the meantime, Annie will get caught here. Does not have flash herself.
Yeah, goodbye, Andromo. He died. Back to you, Maxi.
this time around. A little good play from us. But yeah, like you said, we have to give credit where credit is due. Really nice proactive plays by Andromon. Yeah, Andromon. Last game as well on the Neko, this time around on the Annie. I'm kind of surprised to see him move more than Ari, because if you think of roaming, you think of Ari and not of Annie, in my opinion. Of course, once Ari gets the malignance, god damn it, Bomba.
Bomba, maybe incoming. Didn't really do too much though, so... But man, it is illegal how close this top lane is. What is Ginkgo even doing? How is he doing this? How does he get away with that? But then, how the Super Mega Knife Rocket will kill him? No way! Man, he is playing so well, but he's like... He's still on 3 deaths, so this feels so unfair.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. Again, dropping further and further behind, these 1v1s will start to like look less close than they keep being, basically, because Ornn is still getting further ahead compared to the Gragas. Okay, we need to be a little bit careful here. Oh, nice little happy feet there.
Wombo combo, happy feet. Oh, look at a sidestep. Look at it. Zerberus with a beautiful sidestep to not get caught and contest the vision there. Now, this might be the play that we are looking for. All the CC getting thrown onto Ipunica, and Ipunica will die now. Zerberus, he might look for more because he is the Braum now and he has the passive. He misses Q though, that means he will not be able to do much more now. Of course, the entire team from Neko Elite is here. You just have to get more resets, you have to get more kills, and you will do just that. Now, we have the Jinx. Zerberus trying to DPS. It is all the Zerberus show right now on the Nexus. Trying to dish out some CC. It will not happen though. Heartbreaker. Will it be enough? Another Heartbreaker? No way! Triple kill for Andromon, and the Wraith was right there, but Zerberus couldn't touch it. It was almost a Viego moment.
Yeah, so once again, I was thinking of what I said during the break, during the 2 games. They're fighting on even numbers again. They're playing the 4v5. Start with a really nice pick on Braum, but then all of a sudden, oh, the cavalry's here, and it's a 4v5 or 4v4, at that point. But all the cooldowns were used on getting the Braum, basically. Yeah, and Ari also was not able to. I don't think she had ult up when the fight started. So last second she tried to ult away, but just didn't get up in time. So they need to start playing even numbers. I think that's like the biggest issue. The same issue they had last game. Seems to kind of repeat itself here.
So, talking about numbers, we have Ginkgo on top lane, and he just saw both bot laners. Now, what I really like this time is that we have both dragons, and... Wait, the soul is kind of wrong. It is, of course, a Chemtech map. I just checked really quick. You saw it with me. But still, I think we have to check a lot of stuff. There was a lot of action, but what does it actually result in? Like... Oh my god, no, Henkindu with the cleanse will maybe be able to get out of there. He will find the shutdown. Nice, well played by Henkindu. He knew his limits and he went for it. Oh no. And following the rocket, it will not find him. Lucky us, lucky us. That would have been annoying. Now, Wichtiger might be in trouble because we do have the Kraken on Zerberus. That means he has a lot of damage even onto tanks. Wichtiger trying to get away there, but he will not be able to get away. He has nothing left. Well, he does have the flash, but he would not be able to use it. And now we have Ornn on our team.
We keep getting these new champions on our team. I like it. Yeah, 2 very, very important kills here over to Foxnyr, managing to kind of punish the... Huh? Waiting again.
If you get Ornn on level 14, can you upgrade your teammates' items?
I would like to say no, but with Riot, I would not be surprised if that works.
I really like to play Viego, and I never had that thought happen to me. But in this game, it could actually be important. What? Imagine that would be possible. Imagine you could upgrade Henkindu's items there. I'm so sorry to interrupt you on your thought, by the way, but, I'm thinking about the items and item leads, and imagine that works. That would be insane.
Yeah, I mean, I fully agree. If we get 3 Ornn items, why not? Every time you kill Ornn, you get the extra bonus of being able to upgrade 1 item. Like, why not, right? Oh, now actually, Undernext is really nice trying to flash in front of that by Q to deny her way out. Fortunately, didn't flash far enough or too far. I can't remember. But really, really nice try. The thought was there. That's what matters. Mid lane tower. Look at late siege on.
Yeah, we need the turret, and Henkindu knows it. Hunter, he wants to go in there. He will go in for the ult, and now the Tippers combo is there. We were too greedy, we were too predictable, and it was not what we wanted. Under Nexus will also die there, of course. He will not even be able to throw out his depth charge. What an annoying play again, but it was so well played by Neko Elite. And by the way, thanks a lot to Kappa Klaus for the Prime. It is appreciated so much. What we are not appreciating is how much we lose right now because of those 2 deaths.
Oh, and he did flash there. She tried to get the flash W on Inspire. Unfortunately enough for us, it missed. Means Inspire will just live to fight another day. Break us up. Neko Elite kind of have to reset, so they do lose a lot of tempo. Maybe Foxnyr can punish this.
Yeah.
In a bad spot.
We have Heartbreaker available as well as Explosive Casket. So, yeah, Cerberus, Ginkgo, they could have gone for something here, but of course we do not really know. I mean, we have perfect vision as viewers, but, you know, if you turn it on like this and the entire jungle just looks dark, yeah, it's a kind of a different story if you really want to chase down there.
There's another Drake over to Foxnyr though, now also on soul point, kind of a similar position as Neko Elite last time.
It was
now
possible 3 years ago. Okay, yeah. Midland turret going down, and this is a shutdown. Cerberus is no longer on the battlefield. And Storm is so low, but he will not die. And it is a disaster again. Why are those fights happening when Inspire is top lane? That makes me really sad, man. It is such a tough one. But again, it is the call of the Forge God, right? Wichtiger doing such a great job, and at the same time you're playing against Hunter with the Assault and Battery, where you cannot get away. And then with the Summon Tibbers from Andromon as well, you said it in Champ Select, Moxie. They have such an insane wombo combo, and I don't think you can ever choose to not get engaged, right?
Yeah, it's very hard, and I kind of, again, feel like a broken record at this point. I'm kind of just repeating the same things I've said a couple of times, but once again, we can all count. I think we can all count at least till 5. How many members did Foxnyr have in that fight, and how many members did Neko Elite have in that fight? Exactly. Foxnyr had 4, Neko Elite had 5. They were once again fighting with a numbers disadvantage.
The thing is,
a bit of a greedy engage from Cerberus, by the way. I was very surprised of him just jump into 3 people. Especially 3 people being a Vi, Fed Jinx, and a Braum.
Yeah, there is the Vi using the Assault and Battery Super Mega Dive Rocket, flying by, not really doing much. Depth Charge is not ready. Henkindu is not here this time, and so is Ginkgo. It is just the fights happening, and I don't know why those fights are happening. Is our vision so bad? Are we just overconfident? Like, yeah, of course, Moxie, you are a broken record, but I feel like we have to play Sherlock here. Why are those fights happening at this point?
I'm not sure. Maybe there's miscalculations on TPs. I think, yeah, vision might be a big part of it, right? Just not knowing where people are. On the other hand, I think Neko Elite is doing a really good job on just kind of always sticking together, basically. Like, there's not that many moments. Like, for example, look at Foxnyr right now. Not before, right? There was a moment where Cerberus was not together with their bot lane, and I feel like Neko Elite are always together. But now, for once, we use RTP proactively.
Will he be able to jump out? No! Punika will not be able to jump out, and this means we might be able to take this Nashor. And again, I mean, still, of course, we are kind of mentioning all the things that go wrong for Foxnyr right now, but still, it is only a 4k gold lead. And it is still a free dragon lead. Now we're looking for the engages. The Bomba is hitting. We are going for it. Ornhorn is getting used though. Call of the Forge God will be huge here through this team fight. But now the Heartbreaker. Cerberus getting the shutdown. Cerberus, it is the Cerberus one-man show. He is on Jinx, so that means he is super squishy, but not squishy enough. He will not die. Cerberus getting a triple kill here. And this is the power of a Viego. Another Heartbreaker just to make sure. And now Punika. I mean, do you even want to run in there? Do you even want to contest that it is 3 really strong members? And I don't know if we were ever out of this game, because suddenly it looked like we are super strong.
Yeah, I think, again, I'm going to sound like another broken record. I'm just swapping the record around in this case. But I think you can kind of see how much stronger or how much easier, quote-unquote, this to get on the enemies when the Braum is not there. You know, they managed to get the pick. We said in the champ select, right? They have a lot of single target damage. Braum did die. They managed to get the pick there. And without Braum, it's just a lot harder for the Jinx, for the Annie to really play the game. Because there's no one that can block the charm. You saw nice charm by Inspire. He dashed in, got the charm onto Jinx. Jinx has no cleanse. So she just dies, right? It's a lot harder for them to play if Braum is not around. So just usually it's like, oh, you only get the support as a pick. It doesn't matter too much. But I think in this case, in this team comp, it actually matters a lot if the Braum is not there.
Yeah, really good points. I was laughing about Solar's waifu writing Viego wrong for like what the 5th time or something. Oh man. Meanwhile, Andromon might be out of position here. Again, will it be Reset City? Really good explosive casket to get off there, and the Spirit Rushes, they are resetting, of course. You get 1 extra charge every time you get an assist or a kill. So this is beautiful, and this means it will be the soul this time cleanly for Foxnyr. I think we got this, Maxi. And I don't even know how we got this.
I mean, no, it's very simple. You see, Foxnyr starts grouping up, you know, playing as 5, playing as a dead ball of 5 people. You know, what happens if you group up as 5? The enemies cannot outnumber you because there are only 5 enemies in the game.
Oh well, this might as well.
Going for the 4v3 though.
This might as well be a fight where I'm not really happy about our number situation again. They had to just clear the way with all those ultimates. I mean, it was Call of the Forge God. Not really too much more. Looked scary for a second because, again, even though we just got a few huge wins, we are still down for kills. We are still down a little bit of gold. And I'm so ready to see the 1-1 though, and to see us going into a game 3. And I think Foxnyr is ready as well.
Yeah, they're on a good path towards that goal indeed. Of course, that fight as well, you know, Foxnyr had not been back yet since the Baron and since the Drake. So all of them had like more than 1k gold in their pockets. So even though the gold lead was a lot closer, it didn't mean that much yet, as they weren't able to really spend that money yet.
Man, you are just full of wise words, Maxi. I love it.
Sometimes. But the game is not won yet. You know, one good fight for Neko Elite, and it could mean the game for them as well. There's only 3 towers standing between Neko Elite and the win.
That is true. And the minion wave that is at the turret right now. And the cannon minion is doing some work here with the Nashor buff. And just as I said, so I kind of jinxed it. It just instantly died. But man, Inspire, call him Angler Jax, because Inspire is fishing right now.
True. I actually spoke with Inspire yesterday, and we were talking about the Ahri pick, because he felt like there's a lot that you can kind of play into it. You know, it is strong, but you know, it doesn't mean it's unplayable against it, right? And I said, for me, it feels like champions that have free engage tools that don't bring themselves into danger are really good. For example, you know, Ahri, she can just throw out the charm. Now she hits the Vi, you see, bam, Vi loses half HP.
Talking about team fights, oh my god. Can we get a reset? We will get 1. Cerberus kind of low, but he is going in there. That means more Heartbreakers for us. This looks like a 1 team fight for us. And everybody is doing just what they need to do. Wichtiger is the only survivor. The teleport gets used on the bot lane already. How did we turn it around? I don't know. I just know that we did it. We are still alive in the winners bracket. And this game just became equalized. It is 1-1 in score. Nobody will be up in time to defend this. Unless Ginkgo does an oopsie here, it wouldn't even matter. GG's. That is going to be game 2.
We got a series on our hand, boys. Let's go. Really, really nice. Again, you just saw from the moment they turned the switch, they fixed my record. They fixed my broken record. You know, they brought it to the repair stop. They finally grouped up as 5 people. They grouped up as more people than the enemy, or at least equal. Again, 5. There's not more. And it worked. You know, once they stopped picking fights that they didn't have numbers on, they won the fight. So really, really nicely done. Well bounced back from the boys. And again, I think I will just finish the thought I had before. I think something like the Ari just has so much value. You are allowed to just throw out the charm. You know, if it hits, you get a pick, or you get, like you saw in this fight. You know, the fight starts. The Vi loses 50% of her HP just from a charm, right? For no reason basically, or just for free. Yep. You're not an engaged champ like, let's say, a Leona or a Nautilus or something, where you go in and you have no choice back. That's the thing I kind of said about Skarner before. So he when he goes in through the wall, he is in. He has no choice of not going in anymore. He is just in the enemy team, and that's why I love those picks. As also, I'm a Blitzcrank enjoyer, right? Blitzcrank hooks are literally the same. You don't do any danger to yourself. Of course, Blitzcrank becomes a useless champion once you miss, like, the hook is gone, right? Basically. But you are allowed to kind of just freely throw that out. And if you hit it, you get a kill, usually, right? And if you don't hit it, nothing much happens 90% of the time, or like 80% of the time. That's why I think champions like this Aria just have a lot of value.
That is true. Guys, in that sense, we are going into a short break, and of course you want to stay here, grab a snack or something. Game 3, the decider one. Can we stay on the winner side, or will we go into the second chance bracket? Again, my name is Alstrem, and I'm joined by Moxifounder, and we are on Foxnyr's channel. Again, check out all the socials over there. You don't want to miss anything, but of course the most important thing, you do not want to miss the next game. We will be back in just like 2 or 3 minutes. See you.
Use the break to get yourself a jersey if you want,
Oh yeah, it looks really good on you, by the way. Wait, over here.
Thank you. Right.
are back. We took a small break, a petit peu break, as a French would probably say. And of course, again, it is me with the Viking man himself, Moxie, on my left. That is, yeah. Wait, it actually works like that. Insane. And as you could also already imagine, the game is not quite ready yet, because why else would I be talking stupid crap like that? But I hope you are again having a lovely evening and you are going to have a great weekend. I know I am going to have a great weekend because I will see Foxnyr play their hearts out in this playoff qualifier. Yeah, what else to add, Moxie?
Not that much. I mean, I'm just looking forward to see which side the teams are actually going, because now Neko Elite has the side selection.
True.
Time around, and of course both teams won on a side. You know, I think Foxnyr had side selection first game and second game because they lost, right? I'm not sure. Does it work like that? Is it just the one who loses? I think it's the one who loses. I am not sure. I think it's the one who loses.
You
so now
probably
Neko Elite will have
coin.
side selection. Or flip a coin. That works too. I don't know. But yeah, most likely Neko Elite will have side selection now, so we'll have to see if, you know, we'll have a side swap this game around. First we'll swap a room of today. Yeah, like you said, excited weekend. You know, it's going to be a long one. Many games, especially for the players, of course. But yeah, like we said before the stream or before the first game started, you know, usually, at least from my experience as a player, you always just get really excited when you get to play this many best of threes. Best of threes are always so much more fun than just one game or like best of twos. You know, best of twos, it's like you feel so empty when you go 1-1. Like it feels so unsatisfying. You know, and in the best of three, you just know, you know, if you lose, my enemies played it better. You know, you had 3 chances to win, and if you win, then you played it better.
If you win, then you win, as we know. Are you? Well, everybody's ready here, so I can write that we are ready, and I think it is a side swap.
Looks like it will indeed be Foxnyr on the red side this time around. So we will get to see that little swap-a-roo and to see how they handle the draft from the other side this time around. For some reason, we're one person less in this lobby this time. Don't know who left, but you know.
It was Emperor, I think. I think that was the caster for the other, for Neko, for the other team, you know. Maybe he still has to get in there. Maybe he had to go party because it's Friday, you know. Some people go party or something like that. I don't know. I'm not one of them. I'm just guessing. Maybe he had to go to bed. I just hope they're ready.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on. Come on. Also, hi Stifler, by the way.
I noticed he already wrote before, but I wasn't looking at chat too much when we were in-game. So little hi to one of our ex-players as well. Glad you could join and cheer on your old squad. It's always really nice to see.
That's just how we get all our fans, right?
Just rotate players and have
fans. Write it into their contract.
That's not how it works, but
come on, just write it into the contract, you know? Just write in there, like, if you leave, you have to watch all the games, buy all the merch, follow on all the socials, activate sellout mode, like I just did, do all the good stuff, and yeah. Again, I said it before, sellout mode always when we have to wait, and guess what we are doing right now? We are waiting for all the teams to get ready. Yeah, Baus, we just, it's just, like, it's so obvious you don't have to put it on paper, right? Foxnyr, one day, every esport league will just be Foxnyr Team 1 against Foxnyr Team 2, because all the esport teams will be Foxnyr.
True.
I'm thinking about if that would be good or bad, because it would be kind of weird, that's for sure. But yeah, guys. Of course, again, we are just waiting right now, so we can have some philosophical debates here. While we are just hoping for the last few readies in the chat. Of course, I get that the players maybe need a little break, because this is kind of nerve-wracking if you're 1-1.
A little toilet break, a little step outside, sometimes some fresh air always helps, Sorry for
T-pose challenge, remember? T-pose challenge, as we did at LAN.
Oh my god, I actually remember what you mean now. True.
Yeah.
That was banger.
If you lose, just go outside and do T-poses until it hurts, to punish yourself. That is was fun though. Was fun. Probably not smart, but fun nonetheless.
True.
Now,
good old times. Now we're just waiting once again.
Again, did you know that some people have a Prime sub and they didn't have it used already? But it's so funny. Somebody actually subbed in with Prime. You never know, dude.
Yeah.
You never know.
True.
So,
speaking of never knowing,
wait. We're going in. We are in the draft for the third game. You can see it. It's a 1-1 tight situation, and the next win will get all the marbles. And of course, it is really interesting to see what will happen now, because Foxnyr is on red side for the first time in this series, ladies and gentlemen. That is why those best of 3 scenarios are so interesting, because suddenly now we have this new situation. And of course, what do you ban? What do you first pick? Do you get the Chin this time? Do you let them first pick Ahri but pick the Jinx yourself? Do you just ban both? No, not both will be banned. So do you leave both open? It is a tough question.
Tough questions indeed. Usually on the red side, you kind of try to make sure you get a 1-for-1 trade. In this case, actually, they ban out the Jinx. I don't know what they left open compared to last time. I'm not 100% sure, but the Ahri will be taken away. So they did think the Jinx was worse to play against compared to the Ahri. Or they think Jinx is worse to play against compared to Ahri. Now we'll have to see what Spire will answer with into the Ahri.
Do you personally think the Annie was working last game? Is it the Annie worked, or not really? Like they got some good plays out of it at least.
I mean, for me, I have a very specific way of thinking if something worked. For me, when I pick something, I always pick something in mind that I want to stop the enemies of doing something, right? A lot of something I know. So I'm gonna give an example of a Poppy, right? I'm support, and I will only pick Poppy when, for example, my enemy support is something with, dash engage, and the enemies pick Zek, for example. And then my goal that game is to deny them their engages, right? Kind of deny the identity. And I think, at least it seemed to me, I'm not sure, of course, we didn't watch mid lane the whole game, but it seemed to me that Annie was at least able to keep the Ahri in check, keep her from roaming a lot, which is kind of what you want to do on Ahri, right? You get the ult and you kind of just run around the map and win the map. So at least from an outside perspective, it did seem like the Annie did work. It was able to deny the identity Ahri wants to have.
A really interesting thought there. Tell me this is mid lane Morgana. Please tell me this is the counter that we have prepared. That would be so pog. And at the same time, it could also be support Morgana, because, hey, playing it into the Varus, meaning you can just Black Shield the Corrupted Chain, that would, of course, be really good as well. Now, I feel like we have a lot of draft to catch up to, but I think it's also kind of a simple draft to catch up to. Well, one team has Ahri, she has a dash and a charm. They have Vi. What is she known for? Catching people and seizing one target real quick. And we have Varus. What is he known for? Catching people and poking people. So, Moxie, I did the easy part. Now over to Foxnyr's comp. What have they picked themselves?
I think Morgana is really, really good here. I think it will most likely be mid lane, as I don't think Undernext is really a Morgana player. But of course, I cannot say for sure. So I think it's going to be mid lane. and it also kind of leaves open the counter pick to support potentially, or at least, as you can see, two supports being banned, the Nautilus and the Rel. So you'll be able to pick a support with a couple of counters potentially gone. Morgana is super good here. It's good into Ahri, like you can block the charm, you're kind of fine. And it's so freaking good into Vi. Vi, you saw last game, Kalista got ulted, she was dead. It was doomed, it was just over. Now, when you have the Morgana, you kind of just press Black Shield, Vi is there, she gets Q'd, right? Morgana Q'd, and is CC chained and dies. So again, speaking about the identity denying thing, right? Vi wants to go in, wants to point and click the Zeri in this case, right? To make sure she cannot run around the map and do stuff. But it kind of gets denied by the Morgana pick, because Morgana will just Black Shield the Zeri, and it denies the whole identity Vi has. So this is a kind of identity thing I spoke about, which I think is really, really good. And so I really like the Morgana pick. Zeri overall I think is really strong right now. Jarvan is always a good pick in my opinion. Don't think it's the best into Ahri, of course, but it's good into Varus. Varus is immobile, has no way out of the Cataclysm. And of course, I think the Vi matchup you can speak about. I don't know how good that one is.
Well, honestly, there are many metas where you pick those junglers over and over again, and they feel kind of similar. Like, yeah, Jarvan is a bit stronger without his level 6, but honestly, how do I put it? I would put them both into like this bracket, like kinda generic AD bruiser. And that's what they both do, right? They have strong ganks, they have a really good level 6. Now, of course, getting the Vi into the Zeri is kind of a special interaction. Because, well, if you have Vi and you ult Zeri, then Zeri, yeah, she's super mobile and she's super fast. But if she just dies or gets Shane CC'd while she is stunned by the Vi, yeah, she cannot use any of those mobility spells. But hey, again, you have the Black Shield. You have Rakan to counter-engage even. Wait a
minute.
What?
I forgot. It can... No, they're not gonna do this, right?
Wait, are they? Wait. No way. No.
Inspire does play the Jarvan mid.
What?
Don't ask me, but he does play it. He plays it in solo queue sometimes as well.
Wait! No!
Zerberus is a fan of the Morgana jungle. Are they not sorted? Are they sorted?
They are sorted.
They are sorted.
They are what?
Are they last second swapping?
What am I witnessing?
Okay.
Oh my god, those madmen! Absolute chat unit madmen. They forced Neko Elite into the Ahri pick. And now they got Jarvan mid lane to play into it. Oi. But, okay, so they got the matchup that they wanted. But does it work? Because you will get charmed out of your flag and drag, right?
Okay, so... I'm actually not sure. So I think Morgana... Again, I always puzzle stuff in my head. For me, thinking about Morgana Vi, it sounds pretty good for Morgana because again, like I said before,
yes,
Vi can never really do anything against Morgana,
yes.
Basically.
100%.
So that matchup sounds really, really good to me in my head.
Yeah. Also, you have
Jarvan
faster clear.
Ahri,
better clear, by the way.
Yeah, faster
way
clear.
Better clear.
Perfect. Yeah. The Ahri Jarvan, I am not sure because I mean Ahri can kind of just dash out. I think mid lane will not matter this much, as in like the straight 1v1. I think is Jarvan able to buffer Ahri charm with flag and drag? Can you do that?
Oh yeah, you can definitely do that. The thing is, that means you are the reactive one, right? So the early levels will matter a lot, like a ton. There is the option of going Ahri or like early Doran's Ring flag max poke Jarvan. It exists, it has been popular on support. Hi Baus, no, actually not, it is Morgana jungle. Yeah, we're talking about it right now because everybody has been bamboozled at least a little bit here. But yeah, Morgana jungle really good into Vi, and Jarvan, I think it is also really solid into Ori. I mean, they wouldn't leave it open and pick it if it wasn't, right? Oh man, this is going to be a spicy one. I hope you guys are ready. It's... Oh my god, I don't even want to spoil it yet. Do you see the runes, Moxie? Are you seeing the runes yet?
1 sec, I just quickly have to do something.
Oh my god, the runes are so juicy, let me tell you guys. The runes are so juicy.
Yeah, runes.
Yep.
Ooh, the Halo Blade, actually.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
I mean, it makes, again... So for me, again, I'm just talking... The reason why I asked because of the flag and drag, right? It's a charm denial, quote unquote. Is I think Inspire is just happy with the lane going fine.
Moxie,
no?
can I interrupt you real quick to go into the game?
Of course you can.
Perfect. I hope you're also in the game. Guys, it is game number 3 and we are in the game. And of course we are seeing this really special jungle mid lane duo. And in the chat there are a lot of questions. And of course we have to answer them now. And Moxie is just the man for it. But what I can tell you guys, it is the third game. It is the final game of the evening. And this means it is going to be the first small do or die situation. If we win this one, we stay in the winner's bracket of the playoffs. And if we lose that one, we are in the loser bracket. And then it really is backs against the wall. We really do not want that to happen. That is why we picked Jarvan mid lane and Morgana jungle. And now Maxi, take it away. Why did we do this?
Okay, so quickly back to the point I was making. The reason why I asked if you can flag and drag it. I think Inspire is fine with just like nothing happening mid lane, right? He should always be fine. He should not be able to really die into a Vi and Ari. Again, that's why I asked, because it's a charm, right? And Varus will not have a fun time. If he manages to get bot lane multiple times and just, cataclysm the Varus, especially when he has no flash. Also, with the Hail of Blades, helping out a lot, of course, he will just smack that guy down without, like, warning. It's just a point-and-click thing. There's nothing much you can do against it, It's not like the Ari charm that you can still dodge. So you just you're stuck in there with a guy with a spear with Hail of Blades. So it's gonna just be a whole world of pain, basically. And I do quickly want to mention top lane as well. I find it kind of funny that both top laners kind of did a gentleman's agreement. We're like, okay, we're just gonna swap picks. I'm gonna play the Gragas this time around, and you are gonna play the Ornn. So yeah, just found it really funny. Let's see if Ginkgo is able to get a better of this side of the matchup compared to last time around.
Well, how the tables have turned, or do we call it the underdesks, have turned. Now, Hunter, again, he wants to be true with his name. I don't know what Inspire does in mid lane as Jarvan. Hunter doesn't know what Inspire does in mid lane as Jarvan, but he kind of wants to get in that transition gank. I don't really know if it will happen, though. Hunter is... He looks a little bit lost, not gonna lie. Yeah, this will not work.
He's looking for mid lane, but again, Jarvan absolutely fine. Should never really be in that much danger overall into these two together.
Oh wait, top lane. Oh my god. He has cooldowns. That means he will not get the kill. No. Come on, mana crystal. He popped the cookie. He has mana again. It's the battle of the resources. Both are so low. Victor, he's so low.
What is this?
But another toe-stopping moment. My heart, it is racing because I want to see Ginkgo get the first blood there. Wichtiger, he is out of mana, but he does have the Doran's ring, which means he gets some mana on like killing minions, but he still goes for the reset here. And it's funny how like bot lane is the chillest lane right now. Like, what is this even?
At top lane, both games so far just seems to be a big fist fight. Both just playing to the absolute limit. Unfortunately, Ginkgo grabbing again the shorter straw most of the time. so far, mainly being he gets ganked while he is at 2 HP, or gets a Jinx ult from downtown, which cannot happen this game. That's positive at least. But yeah, I mean, weird stuff. Now, Spire needs to be a little bit careful if he uses his flag. He does have TP, though. Wave is pushing into him, so he'll take this time to go back, grab himself a little item, and TP back into lane.
A call and a tier, it shall be. What does that even mean? Some sustain with
no
the...
idea.
I guess less mana costs to like flag spam. Wait, again, I have to check the skill stuff. It is a Dragon Strike skill. It's only 55 mana, 200 damage, armor shred. Interesting. Meanwhile on top lane, man, those... I usually say, hey, it's tank top lanes. They're just chilling. They're not doing anything. But man, those two tanks, they have the percent health damage. They have some weird kind of sustain as well. And they are just going for it. Ginkgo even got himself a call. But will he regret it? Nope, he is just jumping away. That is for sure. And by the way, hi Crypts. I'm glad you are in the chat and watching. This is the final game for everybody who maybe just joined. You can see the scores on the top. It is the final game of the evening, and it is win it all or lose it all for today. Now Hunter, he at least wants to win that dragon. Now if you just quickly stop, yep, you will be able to get this one for free. Inspire taking a bit of poke damage, and this looks kind of dangerous. Spirit Rush is available for Andromon.
Okay, so I'm just quickly scrolling through Inspires.
Wait, top lane! We got first blood! Let's go, Ginkgo! Finding the kill, that's what we love to see.
Also getting the flash from Gragas, very important this time around. It was not this weird flash trade thing they did.
Yeah, meanwhile, mid lane, Andromon used his Spirit Rush and got the flash from Inspire in turn for it. And will maybe, yeah, be able to crash like this one wave into the turret. That's something, but Cerberus should be there to pick it up. So, man, this game again. It's such a nail biter. I'm lost for words in a few spots here. I really want Foxnyr to win this, man.
Quickly back to Inspire's match history. Last time he played Jarvan, at least on his main. I don't know if he has any other account or something, right? On his main was 8 days ago, mid lane. He also went for tier and call, so that's something he often does, it seems. And his first item was Profane Hydra. So it's I most likely think that's going to be the pick again, but of course I'm not sure.
Wait, that makes a lot of sense though.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, yeah. True, that is a good item indeed. Double knock-up on bot lane, really well played, and we are finally seeing the pressure that we can dish out with the bot lane that we picked for Foxnyr's side. Now, Moxie, do you think... Zerberus just helping the push out on top lane real quick. Do you think bot lane level 6 is scary for anyone here? Well, hold that thought though. On top lane we might be able to find another kill. Flash, Autotech, but Wichtiger will heal himself with his passive. Zerberus now in trouble. He does have no mana. He tries to get at least a kill, but it will not really happen. He will just die to the turret here to not give any resources to Ahri. So, yeah, we got the best out of a bad situation. Whew! That is a lot of action.
Really important.
Yeah.
Really important. Ahri gets nothing there. The kill on her would spell a disaster for mid lane at least, or like allowing her to abuse the map. In the meantime, bot lane went back in a pretty disadvantageous... Jesus Christ. Exactly. Disadvantageous bot lane state. There we go. Jeez, what is that sentence? And they did lose a full wave, and Foxnyr managed to get that plating for the Zeri. A little bit of a lead in the bot lane for now, at least.
Man, the thing is, it looks like Inspire is just walking into those charms. But guys, the thing is, of course, Andromon is a good player and he is properly trading sensing. What does it mean to be trading sensing? It means whenever your lane opponent wants to go for a last hit and you have more minions than him or more range, you try to smack him. You saw it right here. Inspire wanted to go for the minion, and he saw the movement from Andromon, and he sidestepped the projectile. If you haven't tried it in your solo queue games, guys, always bonk the enemy on the head if he wants to go for a last hit. Because the thing is, he will stand there and auto-attack. And this just means it is so much easier to hit those skill shots. And that is why Andromon is hitting those charms sometimes.
Yeah, it's a lot more important for ranged champions. It's harder to do for melees. Of course, it works for melees as well, right? But usually it's more something for range. You can always kind of go for an auto-attack trait when your enemy goes for a minion, or like when I shoot a Blitzcrank hook, for example, I always try to do it when they have to go for a cannon minion, for example, when they're focused.
Oh, hold that fog on top lane. We have an explosive cask. It will not be enough. Ginkgo flashing on Gragas and getting the kill there. Let's effing go. Yeah, Bomba not doing anything.
Nice. Ginkgo popping off when it's needed most. Game 3 of this best of 3 series. Very, very nicely played by him there. Had the flash, the flash that didn't trade before. I was able to secure that kill. And Morgana managed to sneak in here.
Oh, this should be a free kill, even though Pinka trying to get out of there, but no way, not even a flash is helping you because Under Nexus is right on the way. Meanwhile, Inspired in mid lane, yeah, just clashing with the jungler. And Dragon, are we really starting this one? I'm not too sure about that, but hey, Leona still on the way. Now flash engage from the Vi. Easy kill there. Under Nexus is going to go into the Grey Screen. Cerberus also looking really low, looking really dead to me. Inspired jumping in there with the Cataclysm, dealing a lot of damage. Storm, of course, will not be able to survive this onslaught. Hindu, maybe he can get a kill, but nope. Nothing to do there. And this means the Inferno Blazes. 1-for-1 in Dragons. And this soul is just as far away for both teams.
Yes, I think the main issue, what happened there, was really unfortunate. The Zeri got engaged, right? Got flash queued by the Vi. And then she got black shielded. She got black shielded, but she dashed out. Oh, in the meantime, mid lane actually. Inspire just falling to the Ahri. And now this is a 3-0 Ahri. This is gonna be scary. The Ahri, the champion we're worried about. But let me just really finish my thought there why Dragon went wrong. And Kindle got black shielded, jumped out. Rakan engaged a little bit too early, in my opinion. Which meant he blocked the charm, which would have been blocked by black shield anyways, right? He blocks it, gets hit by charm, falls himself, is not able to play the peeling role that he wants to do, wants to play. And it just instantly falls, which means at that point it was, again, numbers disadvantage for Foxnyr. And yeah, just nicely played by Neko Elite there. Fortunately, Jarvan also getting caught. Jarvan was just a little bit late with the TP. Either he didn't... The timer was not there yet. He was just backed, so maybe he just had to wait for gold or something. Unfortunately, they couldn't use a number advantage that they could have had. And again, nicely played by Neko Elite, of course.
5-4 is the score. Wait, that rhymed. So 2k gold ahead is what Neko Elite is as well. 3 more minutes until we have the next big objective, which will be the Infernal Dragon. And soon after... Yeah, we will see... No, wait, way sooner actually. We will see the Herald spawn. All the Void Grubs on the side of Neko Elite. Moxie, do you still feel confident in our position? Also keeping in mind how we miraculously won the last game.
I mean, it should still be pretty decently fine. All the gold is on this...
Oh, Lord. Okay, but maybe you can get right now. Andromon has nothing left right now except for everything. So yeah, it is an Ahri and it is so hard to get the Ahri. Andromon using the flash though. And this means, will it be the kill? Indeed it will be. And even on Cerberus, he is such an important carry in this game. And Under Nexus getting another one. Leona will burn to death literally in game, of course.
A nice little play back. Ginkgo in the meantime smacking around as Gragas, making this matchup actually not look as even as it was before. Gragas does have flash again though, and Vi is around 2. They need to be careful. It's 2v2. The ADC is around. They are gonna go for the full play now.
Call of the Forge God
Zeri
will
actually
be
gets bombed
blown.
in.
Yeah, will not be able to reactivate it because of the explosive bomba from Wichtiger. And we also saw the lightning crash used from Henkindu, which means no more ultimate for Zeri for quite a while.
Yeah, Zeri is one of those champions that is, I wouldn't say useless without ult, but you know, it kind of loses a lot of her value when she doesn't have her ult up. So Foxnyr kind of has to play a little bit more passive now until that comes up. No Herald fighting right now, or like some famous words, no effing fighting right now until that ult does come back up. And for now, it seems like it's going to be still made. Vi will start the Herald. Again, I don't think Foxnyr should or will contest this.
Yeah. I'm looking at the Ahri. No flash on her. Can we somehow punish that? At the next dragon, maybe? At the next big team fight?
Oh, Ahri.
Yeah, just one CC, one good spell. Yeah, this Dark Binding is not going to hit. Really well played with the Black Shield, forcing the ult for the ult. I think that is worth it 10 out of 10 times, because Spirit Rush from Ahri is just so important. Meanwhile on top lane, yep, those top lane bruisers, they are literally bruising it out. That's what we want to see from them. Ginkgo with the Kennick Rukern, by the way. I'm really proud that I actually remember that stupid item's name. I probably pronounced it wrong, but at least I know what it is called finally. I don't have to call it like Galio Shield item thingy anymore.
Old Galio passive.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, overall, I'm not 100% sure if the trade of Morgana ult versus Ahri ult is worth it. If they both don't have it up for Drake, it should be fine. But Ahri ult does have like 25 seconds less cooldown, so it will be up a lot earlier before the Morgana ult is back up. And now Drake is hovered around. Ornn Gragas are not there yet. For now, it's a 4v4.
Oh, please do not have those less number situations again.
Oh, Ornn TP's in.
Ornn TP
nice
here,
engage,
really good storm. He will fall instantly. He is down. Hunter being the next one in the crosshair, and Henkindu flashing forward aggressively. He will find something. He will find the success that we wanna see. Inspired jumping in, finding so much. Yes, Andromon has the Spirit Rush available again, but it will not do anything. It is a 4 versus 1 right now. And we are splitting our forces between mid lane turret and dragon, and it works out just fine.
And you saw the Morgana value there. Vi went in, ulted the Zeri. Morgana was like, nope, you're not ulting Zeri. And while Vi was like, because the issue with Vi is, right, when she gets black shielded, her ult animations, like the knock-up part, right, because she hits the enemy and then she beats them in the air, right? That whole animation still happens, even though Zeri is not CC'd. So in that 1 second where she's doing this stupid animation, Zeri can still hit. So you saw that this fight, Zeri was just permanently hitting her while she was basically stuck in her own ult animation, which meant she had nothing she could do. Tried to flash out, Zeri flashed after, got the kill there, and then at that point, it was just really hard to play. Very nice engage from under Nexus, and nice TP from Ginkgo as well. So yeah, that's the second Drake over to Foxnyr. It's gonna be an Infernal Soul. For the first little bit of damage buff they already have. And now Inspire all of a sudden. 3-1-4. It was pretty, not pretty grim looking situation, I would like to say. He manages to find a way out, and it's now really strong.
I think it is so interesting how, like, most bruisers in lane, like Olaf and stuff, okay, never mind, hold that thought again, because Ipunico is in danger. Your spells will not do anything. Lightning Crash getting used here by Henkindu. Now there is the counter engage, though Ornhorn will be used here. The Spirit Rush being so strong, Andromon having so many kills and so many damage items to infect already. And this means it did not turn out too good for our Foxnyr boys. Oh no, Cerberus! The Black Shield just came up again, and it's looking kinda grim for him. Now, Wichtiger is maybe getting the kill. I don't even really know if you can somehow get a kill on the Ahri, but nope. Andromon played it really safe, and yeah, Bros, can you please not jinx it anymore? I think I blame it all on you. Hi, by the way, good evening. But you just joined. You said it's going well, and this happens. I don't know.
So big issue that fight. Yeah, it's basically what I spoke well about with last fight. Morgana was used herself to engage, right? Which means she black shielded herself, so she cannot get denied. Which meant no black shield for Zeri. Zeri got Varus ulted, CC chained, then Vi came, Vi ulted, and Zeri couldn't move. Zeri died. With Zeri dead, that was most of their consist. I mean, of course, Morgana has consistent damage, right? But you kind of have to hit that CC and then W. So that Zeri just dies, and you kind of again need to be able to deny this. You need to be able to deny the Vi and Varus combo. So I think in that situation, you're never really allowed to use Black Shield on yourself if you are Morgana.
I'm busy writing something really important in chat.
Wait a minute, we're gonna see a little Tokyo drift right now.
Na Tokyo. Neko. Will it do anything though?
I am not sure. I'm not 100% sure where it went.
Well, I know it is in
no,
the
there it is. I
lane.
found it.
With 600 HP. Oh, well, we got the bot lane turret though. 400 HP. Actually, need to follow that boy. 200 HP, and there it is.
The enemies, Neko Elite, evenly as confused why Ginkgo TP'd as I was. Spamming that question mark and spamming the Ornn ultimate teleport. But they do manage to deny the 600 HP Herald walking into that tier 2 tower. Now, Ornn is level 13, again, meaning he will soon start to get these Ornn items. He will be able to, push up this value of these items a lot. And kind of just scale them a little bit better. Jarvan is looking. Does he have the damage to one-shot the Ahri? I don't think he does.
Well,
I think Ahri is just too mobile, no?
What do we
Wait,
know?
is also moving up.
Oh, he's going for
my God,
it.
what do we know?
He got the damage! He's getting the kill!
Holy moly!
What? He got it! He had to flash for it, sure, but he got the kill on the Ahri! And it's only getting better from here. Guys, look at the stacks here. Manamune almost on 360. And this means it will be... well, it will be an engage, that is for sure. TP came in here. Call of the Forge God being really
nice engage.
Good here. This might be the one. This might be the fight. We got so many kills. And I don't know why Neko Elite is fighting this when their main carry is not with them. They cannot take that fight. And it was all thanks to Inspire's catch on top lane. And of course, Neko Elite being undisciplined. So let me put it that way. I think that is the best word to describe it. Because they just couldn't wait it out. They had to give it away and they punished not Foxnyr, but themselves.
Yeah, all their gold, all their damage for now is on the Ahri. If Ahri is not there, similar state, like they did the mistake Foxnyr did a lot in game 1 and 2. They went for the 4v5 while their main carry is not there, which just meant they couldn't really fight it. 4 kills over the Vi survive. 4 kills over to Foxnyr and the Baron as well. Now the question becomes, can they break open the base? Zeri is super strong. They're getting the triple kill, almost a quarter kill. I mean, like you said already, the Mana Moon are now completed. Muramana completed for the Jarvan. Oh my God, look at the damage.
I wish I could play Jarvan like Inspire. He is inspiring me to pick up some Jarvan again in mid lane even. Holy moly. What is going on? They are making it look broken. And That's not how it's supposed to work. Charm is going to connect onto Under Nexus. I don't know if they want to commit to this, but hey, might as well get some more scaling. Might as well get another dragon, but Andromon, he is the one that we have to look out for. And he is kind of trying to push mid lane and then move into the dragon pit. I think that is the correct play, because just walking through the jungle looks dangerous, but you will not be there in time.
Another Drake going over, that's just a little bit more damage for the Jarvan in this case. 3% more AD means...
Wait, how much does he have? 350. Jesus.
Yes, 350 AD. I mean, you saw this Gragas just absolutely disappearing. And he is supposed to be the quote-unquote tank. Of course, he has basically AP items and some HP. But still, a lot of damage. And now Ginkgo getting that level 14. Upgrading Morgana's Liandris. A little bit of extra bonus.
That is huge.
I think each of these items, each of the Ornn upgrades are usually, I think, valued between like 1 and 2k gold, right? If I'm not mistaken, something like that.
Yep, 100% correct.
Basically count about 3k gold more like onto this 3k gold lead. Well, 6k gold lead ahead.
I mean, one thing, Maxi, I really love to talk about Fury stuff like that. Well, of course, we're just taking top lane turret, nothing happening there. Like, while just gold-wise, it is worth that much, in the just gold calculations, and like how much gold is something... Wait, what is happening there? Inspire, he's a madman. He's just going in. He doesn't know yes or no. He just know unga bunga. Cerberus going for the flash there just to be 100% safe. Now TP is coming in. Gragas is not there right now. I don't really know if he has to be there. Okay, guys, can you chill real quick? I really want to talk about the gold efficiency stuff. Okay, so, thank you, guys. So the thing is, like, I don't care how gold efficient the Zhonya's is, for example. I just care that I can use it to press it. Or I don't care how, like, gold efficient, let's take this here, Sterox is, you know, of course I care about it, but I mostly care about the shield and about the tenacity, for example. Sure, the health and the 80 is nice, but you get what I'm saying. Like, of course you get a lot of gold value, but I feel like it is a bit skewed because you buy most items for their effects, right? So, while in theory you are ahead more gold, it's not like you get an extra Zhonya's or an extra Guardian Angel or, you know, some items you would usually buy for the special effect it gives you. So, yeah, that was the point that I wanted to go at. Even though they are worth 1 to 2k, I don't feel like you would ever consider it worth 2k. What you would consider worth 2k is getting some kills here. Charm is going to connect. Beautiful play from Under Nexus here, charming everybody. And they bit off too much. Neko Elite, they are going to fall. Hinkindu getting the next one. Wichtiger, he will be the last one to fall, but no way to escape. The death timers are around 25 seconds for the lowest members and 40 seconds for Wichtiger. I don't think you can finish, but you can get a ton of objective gold here.
Yeah, the finish is just maybe a little bit too much, but like you said, there's a lot of stuff we can get. We get at least the inhib, maybe we can get at least the bot lane inhibitor turret as well. If someone pushes in that wave, but it doesn't seem like Foxnyr wants to go for that, so they're just going to recall after this one mid lane inhib. Yeah, I mean, like you said, of course it's not valued as much as like a full item, right? But if you think of something like a Draven, you know, a Draven likes to go back and then just bam, have that BF sword and smack you in the face with raw AD, you know, raw AD stats. And just having that extra BF sword basically on your already damaging item, I mean, why not, right? It's an extra little bit of flat AD or flat AP, right? So overall, it's still worth a lot. Of course, it's not worth as much as a full item, but yeah, we still take the little bit of extra we can get.
Yeah, again, that's why I feel like in theory they are worth 1 to 2k, but I just go with a flat 1k per item, if that makes sense. First of all, it's easier to do the quick math. And second of all, yeah, I feel like it's more realistic, if you know what I mean now, because I explained it. And
yeah,
what are they going for on top lane here? Are they just starting the Nasher? What? No way. They are.
And they can. Varus showed himself bot lane together with Gragas, meaning 2 people are bots. That 2 people, or at least one of them, that cannot join this no matter what. So they can just take this Baron for free. And at this point, it becomes really hard for Neko Elite. This Ornn is 3 items in, 3, and of course, completed boots as well, right? Like, no one really does damage to him. And this Varus, I mean, good luck stepping up. You know, even if Varus would do damage to him, he's not allowed to step up into this Ornn. If he does, there's a Zeri standing there. There's a Jarvan jumping. You know, speaking of Jarvan.
Inspire, yeah, he's dropping super low. Another team fight. Is this the deciding one? Because it looks good for us. Explosive Casket is not going to do anything. And this fight is just over as quick as it starts. And at least 2 people for Neko Elite are alive, but nobody died. On our side, Foxnyr, they are all healthy, alive, and doing well. They are jumping forward. They want the victory. Storm has to flash away because Under Nexus is jumping on him. Under Nexus will die, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Both towers falling. Inspire takes the memorable kill, the last one of this game. Never mind me. Okay, wichtiger, he survived, but it does not really play into their hands because this was the game. This is it. My screen is black as it is supposed to be. And baby, we won. G to the G in the chat, please. What a content machine this series has been. And with that, yeah, I'm happy.
Absolute banger to watch, and it's only first of many. First of hopefully only 3, but we'll have to see. First of 3 banger best of 3s. We'll continue tomorrow at 8. No, at 6. When is the next game? Can you bring up the nice schedule again, just so everyone sees?
I will do it.
How everything looks.
Yeah, I want to check real quick if it is updated already, because then I could put in the new one. But no update.
Usually takes a bit.
Yeah, it usually takes a while. I think even if
maybe you can paint over it. Paint over the original one. Just paint like a right.
Oh yeah, I will do that.
Face or something like that.
wait. I will make you happy. I can show the first thing and you can talk about it, and meanwhile I will just paint over it like I'm Picasso or something. I don't know. So yeah, transitioning over to that one real quick while I make sure that it is all painted up, and you can talk us through it real quick, because yeah, at the start of the day I talked about the times a little bit, but for everybody that hasn't been there yet or has not written down the times, now is your chance to do so.
Yeah, so first best of 3 is done for now. This is the upper bracket only. Don't forget there is still a lower bracket, so if one of the teams loses, they still, you know, have the chance to redeem themselves in the lower bracket. And Bros, thank you very much. It is indeed a very nice jersey. Don't forget you can get yourself your own jersey. Foxnyr.com/shop. You know, if you like it, if you want to have this pretty thing here. Yeah, but basically, so at least 2 best of 3s are left for the main squad tomorrow. The next one will be either against DKB Diamonds or against Upper 5. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock at 18. So yeah, that's exciting. And then hopefully, if they win that one, the finals, the upper bracket finals, which means the winner of that one goes up to Division 3, will be Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, a lot of games, many games to play, many games to watch as well. Of course, we'll cover all of them live here. And now with the nice little painting update.
It's like, yeah, that's what it looks like now, right? I was, again, I'm Picasso myself sometimes. Professional cast, by the way.
Yeah. What I do like is that we have another fellow Swiss orc in the whole bracket, right? Not in our upper part, but in the lower part. We have Lausanne in there, so it's always exciting as well. So if they get far, you know, potentially we might see a little bit of clash of the Swiss, which would be cool, because there are not that many Swiss teams in the Prime League overall, right? So it's always fun to see if they do well. And of course, there are some other good no-names. E-Wolves is there too. Omega InSport is there too, and TOG is there as well. Team Orange Gaming, that was the name. I was quickly thinking of the name. So yeah, exciting. A lot of games to watch. Exactly, you see the dates marked as well with another beautiful drawing.
Yeah, I'm on fire today. I don't know.
And yeah, again, banger games today. I'm really excited to watch the next one tomorrow. I mean, we had I think, yeah, like already said, a content machine team today. Rough first game, but they managed to pick themselves up in game 2. Like over the course of game 2, at some point, I don't know who, someone just said like, "Hey guys, can we please just group as 5? You know, play our death ball, which we are so good at." And they continued that in game number 2 with some fancy plays from Inspire on the Jarvan mid as well. So it's always fun to see how flexible this team is. And yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. And of course, thank you everyone for watching. No,
we did not see it coming.
Wouldn't be.
I have to mention this.
Wouldn't be as fun.
I have to mention this. Moxie, we did not see that one coming, right? Like not at all. Right?
I didn't see it coming until I saw the draft and they didn't swap. Like in the last 10 seconds, I was like, wait a minute, they could actually do this, because I forgot that that Inspire. Because again, the Morgana jungle is not the crazy part, right? It's something we've seen quite often, at least in the past, right? But the Jarvan mid is more of the confusing part, especially as we have seen Inspire also play the Morgana mid. So, you know, it was a bit weird stuff, but it worked. And gave us some really fun games to watch.
Definitely. So guys, again, thank you so much for sticking around today. I think this will be it, and we will wrap it up. But of course, as you saw on the dates, we will see each other tomorrow in less than 24 hours. Be sure to tune in. Again, be sure to follow all the socials, follow Moxie Thunder, follow me, follow everybody, everything down there. The jersey is really cool, really nice, as you can see on Moxie and as you can see on the socials as well. So, yeah, this will be it. We will probably get somebody to rate, but until then, we will change into the end screen. And again, see you tomorrow, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Have a good one. Bye.
I might just have to go stupid. Hey.